welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I'm your damn Blake Peoples, and here is your cast.
Hi.
Hi.
Here they are. Let me just adjust some sounds here. Okay. Hello, it's D&D. We're gonna play some D&D for you. We're gonna play. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. We're gonna play some D&D for us. You can watch if you want, though. I don't have any announcements. Happy March. I guess this is my 16th consecutive day where I've run at least one D&D game. So I'm dying inside. But this is my favorite.
I was about to say, living the dream.
No. This dream is rotten, like an apple that's been in the sun too long. What have I learned?
Yeah, about Dungeons and Dragons in those 16 days.
I've learned it's a bad game and I don't like it very much. That's not true. I like it.
We're switching to Pathfinder 2e.
I would love to
Starting
play.
next
I would
week
love to play Pathfinder, but I don't want to transfer a whole campaign to a different system. You're in the mushroom zone.
Hey.
What the fuck? All right. No, I've just run like so much D&D, and I'm starting to falter. But it doesn't stop here. I've got another week and a half of straight games to run. So,
Is reality and the fictional world blending together?
the various different fictional worlds are certainly blending together.
Like, do you see the swords hanging on your wall and think, it's my +1 sword?
No, but the kids did ask if it was a real sword, and I had to say, what do you mean by a real... Like, it's getting weird. There's been, like, 18 different Balthazars over the past few weeks. I just want to throw that out there. Sometimes I don't have time to prep a session. Sometimes I don't have time to prep a session. So we go into the session, and they're like, is there anybody here? I'm like, yeah, there's a weird fucking voice coming out of a rock.
Balthazar multiverse.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different Balthazars who are just around.
Oh my gosh. I want to go to the Balthazar realm.
The
Wait, are we talking about
Balthaverse.
Balthazar from
The
our
Balthazone.
campaign, or
The
Balthazar
Balthazone.
from Fire Emblem Three Houses?
Take a wild guess on which one I mean,
Super
Michael.
wild.
Oh, he froze.
That's not great.
He went to the Balthazone for asking. All right, that's my announcements. I've taken too long. Does anybody else have any announcements or cherish bits that they would like to do?
Bison.
Y'all, we here at What's Chelsea Playing have taken a hiatus, so we're in rerun season right now. So we're gonna take you back to have you guys heard of this game called like God of War? Oh my gosh, it's like the best game ever. That's it. This has been What's Chelsea Playing.
That was really good. Thank you for that.
Reruns. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
All right, what page?
Give me a page. This is a bit where I read from this book called Letters from a Self-Made Merchant.
What's the name? What's the name of your bit, Tommy? You need to name your segment so we can pass it by the MPAA.
There's a pig on here. Pig time.
Pig time. Michael blue screen.
Pig time. Oh no.
Things are going great, dude.
All right, give me a page number. For
Peter,
Pig
give
time.
him a page number.
169.
Nice, dude.
169.
Nice,
The
dude.
second sexiest number there is. It's when two, and then one person is just laying there next to them.
Okay.
Just coffin pose.
Just laid out.
All right. Oh no, this gets into some misogyny, doesn't it, huh?
Oh yeah. Great.
It made him sad to think that. Oh, it made him sad. It made him sad to think that today we were here and that tomorrow we were running up an undertaker's bill, all for the lack of a small bottle of medicine's greatest gift to man. I could see that this speech made a lot of women in the crowd powerful uneasy, and I heard the widow Judkins say that she was afraid it was going to be a mighty sickly winter. go.
Judkins,
Yeah,
huh?
this is like not, I don't
Tommy's
think this,
canceled.
is
Tommy
not
hates women.
this is not fiction. There was a widow Judkins, and she did say that, I think.
Widow Judkins, huh?
You know how those widow Judkins eat.
Next small town we go to in D&D, there better be a widow Judkins hanging out.
This is the big time.
Thank you for pig time. All right, do we want to play D&D
Yeah.
Please.
by any chance? Okay.
Like, do you want to play D&D?
No.
Blake is
Okay.
reminding me of like towards the end of the school year when you just started to realize that your teachers kind of hate their jobs.
When your teacher was
And
like
the-
checked out.
Yes, and like the curtain is drawn back. It's like,
You
what?
mean
You
my
just
one
don't
teacher's-
live to teach my asshole class right now.
My one social studies teacher made us read Animal Farm for a whole half of the year.
That's too long to read Animal Farm.
He was tenured.
Not that long of a book.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Yeah.
short book.
Yeah, I know.
No, I don't. I do want to play with you guys, but in general, yeah, well, it's a lot of D&D, you know. But you guys, you're a treat to play with. I was thinking about this last night. I know I said let's play D&D. I was thinking about this last night. I was getting in bed and I was like, you know, whenever I'm playing D&D, whether it's with those little kids or with my friends who I like, I'm staring at the clock. And when I'm with those kids, I'm like, God damn it, how much longer till it's over? And when I'm with you guys, it's like, only this many more hours I get to spend with my friends? No, you're okay, Ricky. I had a fun time last night. That was a fun session.
Tommy, what are you drinking?
I like playing with adults because they play the game.
Is that a
Original.
It's a dry cider.
Is it a cider? I know that one. I know that brand. I love that brand.
A Driter.
They're good.
I recognize the label, so I was like, is that? They have fun flavors. I think they also make a pineapple cider.
The rosé is the one that Avery likes, but sometimes we get this one.
Speaking of drinking, I found a burger place near my place that has Boylan soda. And I like Boylan soda.
Like boiling soda?
No, like you know that burger place on yeah.
Okay, last time on Bright Futures, some shit happened. What happened, you ask? Great question.
Great question.
Our heroes, I didn't
Alright.
write, my Twitch login verification code. What are you fucking talking about?
Oh
Getting
no.
logged
Who's
out,
trying
baby.
to, who's trying to,
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was trying to log into me and I clicked you by accident.
Tommy's trying to take over stream.
I do love that it remembered your password on my computer, though. That's
yeah,
amazing.
dude. Well, you've used it. All right. Last time on Bright Futures, our heroes continued along their first week of classes. They went to all of the first session of each of their classes, got a sense for what they were, and they even had a little fun practical illusion fight with Elitha, where they became dwarves and fought off the Valhenshi. Dwarves, gnomes.
Gnomes.
Yeah, I'm very tired. Yes. Then, afterwards, they started making preparations for the two big social events of the weekend. First, the homecoming dance at their school, and second, Isla's big bash, which is happening at her house on Sunday. Some invitations were made, some regrets were also probably made, and we will pick up where we left off. Where did we leave off? Septon is going with Venna. Everett talked to Averth. Shandi invited
Charlie has to
Arleth.
go through the
You need to get
7 steps of courtship or
right,
something.
the 7 steps of courtship, though I think you decided to skip a few of them. And you got, you did get clothes tailored, right? We ended there?
Yeah, I just finished getting my clothes tailored.
Oh, and we told the gnome to go fuck himself. Nobody invited him.
Yeah, and Riven doesn't get to come.
R.I.P. Ribbon. Did him dirty.
Have we met Riven yet?
No,
Or is it
you
one of the
haven't.
summer
Septon
buds?
Septon knows Ribbon.
Yes,
That's what I mean, sorry.
Septon, Everett, and Isla know Riven, but Shandi and Una do not know that Riven even
I
exists.
just have to cry inside. Oh my gosh. Una would save him so fast.
All right, we will pick up. If there's anything anybody wants to do on this here Friday night before the dance, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Did I was saying I wanted to get insight on the other team throughout the week.
Yes. You will. That will
just happen, or do I roll?
There will be a roll that you make on Monday morning.
Got it. Great. But nothing for me.
Yep. Cool. All right.
Everett's going to go find a flower in the woods and also try to remind himself how to dance.
Okay. You go find any kind of flower in particular, or?
I mean, I was gonna look for like a Daphne, but if he can't find one, then he's just gonna.
That's fine. Yeah,
grab
you grab a little wildflower and you try to get yourself to remember how to dance. Is there a particular style of dance that you're doing here, or just whatever?
And no, I think just sort of
liturgical.
Whatever's just not gonna make him look like a fool. Probably.
Liturgical.
I've been looking for like dance costumes for my kids' recital at the end of the year, and like I totally forgot liturgical dance costumes is a whole genre. I'm sorry, you are Pete.
Great.
Yeah, liturgical dance is the style that he's gonna
Okay, sounds good.
Or, you know what? Actually, not liturgical, like modern dance. Like he's gonna practice like using his ghost body to do like.
Hold on. Capital M modern dance, or just like dance that a modern person would do?
No,
I think like capital M modern dance, right? Yeah.
Capital M.
Like
I'm doing
yeah.
it now.
That's a hula. Okay, yeah, I mean, you practice. You take some time. You practice. Night falls. You all get your sleep. And day breaks on Saturday. And with the dawn comes the setting up of the dance hall. It is, in fact, a large floating wooden platform that is being positioned on the lake, on Lake Elliam, right next to the campus. There are two little bridges that lead onto it, also floating just gently on the water. And it seems as though like food and stuff is being set up on the shore between your current place and your old place. Is there anything anybody wants to do?
Well, I believe at last session I said that Tether spent the night in Helvast.
Kelshar?
I did. Helshart. What? Helvast? What's Helvast?
Helvast is Chelsea's hometown. Una's hometown.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Mine.
Yeah.
Chelsea's on the mind.
Chelsea is from
From
Helvast.
Helvast.
Yeah, from the fictional place I made up. Chelsea's not real. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Chelsea's a VTuber. This lake is like mocapping.
I just start getting Thanos. You figured it out. I'm gone.
You've solved my riddle.
This is homecoming day.
Homecoming day.
Okay. I am working on fixing an old theater costume that my mom gave me to look
Okay.
semi-presentable. Maybe it's probably like a medieval-ish style dance. Looks super like it's been in the dredges of an old theater company's medieval women guard.
Right.
And so it looks fine, but I'm trying to fix it up to make it look not
Alright.
just fine.
Are you doing that yourself, or are you gonna seek out professional aid?
Who would I even talk to? I would well, is Tether around or no?
Tether's not around. Tether is
Not around, then
here.
I'm probably doing it by myself.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make just like a dexterity check.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Pulling up my sheet would be
Could be helpful.
a smart thing.
Could be a little helpful in D&D.
That a person can do. Dexy. 19.
Yeah, I mean you've done this before, working backstage at your at your parents' theater company, you oftentimes have to work on projects sort of like this. So, comes naturally. I mean, you can't make it look any more modern, but you can make it look not old, like not ratty and distressed. So yeah, you spend some time working on that. What are other people doing? God.
After.
No, go for it.
After coming home from Kelshar, because Septon worked the night before, he'd probably
Stay
there. Septon's gonna pull out the outfit he wore that Colreal gave him a long time ago,
Right.
and probably just make sure it's like clean, because he doesn't wear it often.
Right.
But it's also probably just been sitting there for a while.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little dusty, maybe, but it's not dirty by any means.
So Septon's probably in a similar boat to Una and trying to like
All right,
get his clothes ready for tonight.
Make a dex check for me.
Oh no. I thought I was just cleaning this off.
You got it.
You can always make it worse.
Yeah, great. That is a 10. That's a 10.
Okay, then it's fine. You cleaned it up. It definitely, it's got some wrinkles, but it's not unpresentable.
Good.
You, though, Septon, you
no.
hear a familiar voice in your head. Hear a voice that say, "Dance day, eh? Well, have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do."
Who is this?
This is Ray. This is Ray.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This is your mental pen pal Ray, whose accent I've forgotten. So we'll make it up. She says, "Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Go ahead and dance like you did at the Kymian Archives once or twice for me, all right?" And that's the message.
25 words, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Septon will respond using the not spell slot.
Yes.
Is that what we agreed on? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it once without a spell slot.
Thanks. But that leaves a lot on the table. Would save you a dance if you were here. Hope you're doing well.
You don't get another response, but you know yours went through.
Yeah.
Cool. What's anybody else doing here? Oh,
Just getting ready.
okay. How's Isla get ready? What's Isla wearing tonight?
Oh, what I'm thinking is, because I'm going with Una, I'm wearing like a little party dress above the knee, zebra print. Represent my girl. Wearing like fashionably messy like 90s space buns, like very Spice Girls.
And the nice part about that is you don't have to buy or make any of that. You can just illusion it into existence. Sweet. Dima's gonna knock on your door. We hear a knock on your door. You know it's probably Dima.
I turn off the Magic Tech thing playing teen music.
Of course. Yep.
Yeah.
Did you want this stuff for tonight, or did you want me to save it for tomorrow?
Well, I'm bringing a purse. I mean, I'll take like a little flask or something.
All right.
I want to save most of it for the party tomorrow.
Oh, no, I was talking like the.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just keep that. I'll just keep like one in my purse, and then like
All right. Have fun out there. Don't blow your cover.
Wait, could you do like a Could you do like a family member responsible for me like talk before going to a dance?
Like, you want one from me? Or you want me to do it somewhere where other people can... Is this for you, or is this for the world?
Mostly for me, but could you also, like, as I'm, like, leaving, could you yell something embarrassing?
Yeah, okay. Are you getting picked up? Yeah, then.
Oh, wait, am I getting picked up?
It's kind of up to you guys. You can just decide now.
I mean,
could say
you and others are going into town, right? You could carpool. Carpool.
Yeah. I feel like the people in town will just walk together. You don't have to come down.
All right. Yeah, I can do something like that. But you want a pep talk from me? All right. Man, I haven't ever given one of these before.
I've never gotten one. Isn't that exciting?
Sure. I don't think I ever got one either, to be honest. Don't have sex.
Okay. Oh, wait. Should I be like, oh?
I don't know, Tether. This isn't
Okay.
really in my wheelhouse here.
Okay.
Just have fun, but be responsible. Don't do anything risky, but enjoy it. Your youth doesn't last forever, young lady. Is that good?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well. Never said I didn't
I
do
have
anything
that.
for you. All right, Tyler, be careful tonight.
Will do. I'm leaving. I was like, wait, was that weird? That might have been weird.
What do you mean?
Was that weird, me asking you to do that? Was that weird?
Well, no, I mean I've never done it before, so I don't know if I did a good job. But Tether, you're kind of weird. So that sort of thing I expect from you at this point. It was part of what makes you endearing.
It's Isla.
Sure, semantics, but all right.
Wait, you have a name as my sister. I need to remember that.
It was just Dima. You just called me Dima? I'm pretty sure.
No, because the Bright Futures kids. This is out of game. The Bright Future kids know the name Dima, so I remember at the last party I called her something different. I'll need to remember it.
I do not remember that.
Oh. Well.
There's a VOD if you want to scrub through it real quick, but
Yeah. Okay.
you don't have to do that. We'll just
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I go.
All right. You go meet up with people. All right, Shandi and Everett, are you doing anything to get ready for the dance today? You're in the ghost zone, Tommy.
Sorry, that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, no worries.
So, what Everett would like to do is he's never been successful in changing his own appearance before for any significant amount of time, which is tough when you have to dress up sometimes.
Yeah.
So he just kind of always looks the same, but he's gonna try and play with the magic of his ring and see if using that he can find a way to like give himself like, I don't know, suspenders or like a jacket or something.
Sure. All right, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. Arcana. Text Arcana.
Arcana.
Arc system works.
Unnatural 20.
All right. Your ring doesn't give you more features, but you do realize if you turn it past where you normally go, you can put clothes on and they'll stay on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
You fiddle around with it a little bit and you like put hats on and stuff, and it's like, yeah, no, they're not going away. They go on over your other clothes, but they're still there.
Yeah, Everett runs out of his room and he's just like, "Hi! Everybody look!" And he doesn't have any clothes because he's never had any reason to have any clothes. But he just like takes his glasses off. And like he's like holding them in his hand.
Those of you who are at
Anybody
home see this.
I'm gonna make
Look
a
at
check.
this.
I'm gonna make a check to see if Septon understands the significance of this. Oh! That's cool and confusing, but
Exactly. I haven't seen my. Wait, is there a mirror around here? He runs over and looks.
There's one in the bathroom.
And he like looks in his hair and he's like, "It's not there." Oh wait, do you have like a hat or like a tie or something?
I absolutely do not have a tie.
Do you have a hat?
No. Wait. No.
Does anyone in this room have a hat?
I'm afraid not.
I mean, it's
Wait,
like
are we none of the people in Bright
No.
Futures are in possession of a hat at all? Like, just like. Like, do you have like?
I don't
know,
really
like-
have a hat face.
Tyler can't wear hats.
Do you have a shirt?
Yeah.
Do you have a shirt?
Do I have a shirt? Yeah. I don't know if I'm your size.
Just any shirt. Doesn't matter.
Simpson gives him a shirt.
Immediately puts it on.
way too big for you, yeah. But
But
I mean, it
fits.
stays on your body, like it doesn't disappear.
Look at this. This is amazing.
You've unlocked a whole new world of fashionable expression.
Yeah, you can get into
You-
fashion now.
You don't know how long I've looked the exact same. And now I don't have to anymore. I could do anything I want to do. Like he's like screams and like runs around the house.
Are you still holding your glasses in your hands?
Yeah.
Cool.
And just like starts like running through walls and shit. He just is like so excited.
All right. Yeah.
Do the clothes go through the wall with him? Or
The clothes do not go through the wall. As you run through the wall, the shirt falls on the ground behind you.
Dang.
Okay, well, we're learning
That's good to
things.
know. That's good to know. All right. Cool. So yeah,
Yep.
he's gonna go spend all of his money on like clothes.
So wait,
I know what you're
Can I-
about to ask. I know what
I
you're.
won't-
No, ask
won't
it.
ask it.
Ask
I
it.
won't.
I want it.
No,
I
no.
want this answer in the world. Ask the question,
I
Peter.
was just gonna ask, can Everett get naked?
No.
All right.
There you go.
I also have a question.
Yeah.
When he's wearing like clothes over his clothes that are like fused to his body,
Yeah.
does it look like he's wearing like two layers? Like, is it like slightly?
Yeah. I mean,
out?
yeah, he's
Okay.
wearing clothes on top of clothes. You could style around that, but yeah.
Mhm.
He's a
Layering.
pretty.
It's all
He's
about layering.
he's a pretty skinny lad, so it's not like he looks weird wearing layers, but he's definitely. There's a little bit more bulk on him when he does that.
Yeah, Everett's gonna go buy like the most outrageous fucking outfit.
What are you hoping to buy here? Why don't you describe to me what you buy for yourself? Do you go to Daphne's store or do you go elsewhere to buy something?
I feel like I can't go to Daphne's store. That'd be crazy.
And so you go to Favelar's Emporium, your favorite place on earth?
I'll go to Fablar's Emporium,
Okay.
where I'm much beloved.
That kid is
Yeah.
nowhere to be seen, thank goodness.
Coast is clear. And I go around and I'm looking for like, I think like he's been wearing purple all this time, right? So maybe he like does the opposite. Maybe he's like, you know, maybe he just wants to get like a nice looking suit, but there's like some frills on it. He has like like
Ruffle shirt.
yeah, he has like a ruffle shirt, and it's like shiny, and he has like he looks for like a top hat.
Yeah, I mean all those things are definitely purchasable here. Probably run you like 10 silver.
Easy.
In Favelar, I mean it's not well made, but it looks good.
Awesome.
Fast fashion.
He buys it and he wears it.
What color's the suit? Is it like a dark black suit or
Maybe it's like a dark green. I think that would be nice. Like a dark green suit.
Top hat to
and,
match?
Yeah. And he's gonna go buy jewelry too.
Okay, what kind of jewelry are you trying to buy? That's probably
he
gonna be
buys,
more
like-
expensive.
He buys like a bracelet and like maybe a necklace and like some earrings.
Okay, like gold, gemstone encrusted. Like
I
what?
think he has no idea what any of this costs, so he just goes to the nicest looking thing and tries to buy it.
The nicest looking thing. Okay. Yeah.
hasn't had any reason.
No, I feel you. Yeah. As you go to the nicest, most prestigious looking things, you get this really, really intricately carved, like silverish platinum-y bracelet. You get a necklace with a bunch of different rubies just down the front, sort of dripping. Your ears aren't pierced, but if you want to get earrings, you can get earrings.
Get some clip-ons.
Yeah, I think that's what he does.
All right. Yeah, you get some also ruby earring. Well, there's no. If you go to the jewelry store and ask for clip-on earrings, this guy's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" So at this store, at least, for just those two things, that will run you 120 gold pieces.
What?
Yes.
People have been paying that much for this kind of stuff?
Well,
all the time?
these are fine wares.
Okay, I mean, yeah, of course. Maybe I'll just take one of them.
Which one would you like, sir?
Which is the cheaper one?
This man, he is an Earth Genasi himself. He looks displeased, but says, the platinum bracelet would only cost you 50 gold pieces.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. 50 gold it is.
And he accepts your 50 gold and he hands you this nice platinum bracelet.
Cool. I look awesome.
You look like a 14-year-old in a suit.
I look awesome. Yeah, and I go home.
All right, and Shandi, what does your preparation look like for the dance here?
It's spa day, baby.
Spa day. Okay. All right, you're heading to the local Kelsharian spa. They offer many services. They offer mud treatment. They offer massages. They offer face masks, mani-pedi.
The whole package. Shanji wants to look refreshed tonight.
You get the grooming package then. You are the whole package will run you 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
And will you for me make a wisdom saving throw?
Okay. 9.
All right. You gain 27 temporary hit points.
Okay.
You are cured of any exhaustion or status effect that you had before now. And you have advantage on the next saving throw against against status effects, against exhaustion, against sleep, against poison, or stunned for the next 1 week.
Great.
So make note of that somewhere.
We should come to the spa more often.
It is luxurious. You come out smelling better than you've ever smelled in your life. Your hair is like washed and gleaming. Your skin is fresh and beautiful even without the earring. Like you're looking good. You're looking more like a nobleman than you've ever looked in your life.
All right, and then I'm gonna go home and just take way too long in the bathroom getting my hair ready.
Are you changing it at all, or are you just doing it the same way it always is with more decorum?
I'm just making sure it's like 100% perfect.
Okay, all right. Sounds
And
good.
then I have to go steam my clothes.
Okay, you have to steam your clothes. All right. The chef probably has access to a steamer if you need one. And you can do so. All right, you are all getting prepped. The day goes by. It is a there's a hustle and bustle around the campus. There's people setting stuff up. Chef is like setting out catering and stuff. There's all sorts of of work being done, sort of clearing up the construction on your guys' old house so that it's not in the way for the dance tonight. So a lot of the construction workers are sort of working double time here to get it all cleaned up. You see as your teachers are out and about, some of them helping out. Mrs. Lee, of course, is running around all over the campus with a clipboard, just excitedly like telling people to do things and checking things off. And every time she sees you, she goes, "Oh, I can't talk right now, darling little chickadees, but get excited for tonight." She'll dart off in a different direction. You see her husband is here, and he's helping out as best he can, but he's just going at a much slower pace than she is. It is busy. It is upbeat. It is nice, and it's a beautiful summer day as well. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's gonna be a pretty nice evening and a very, very beautiful night. Is there anything anybody wants to do before we go to the dance? All right.
Let's dance it up.
Okay.
I should probably go pick up Daphne, right?
You can. A lot of the in-town people were just gonna come together, but you can go pick her up if you'd like. Like you're welcome to go the extra mile.
Yeah, and so like our folks can take pictures of us and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I'll go.
All right.
We'll go find her, I guess.
Yeah, you head up into town. You head to you actually probably don't know where she lives, but you know where she works. So you head there, and sure enough, she's there. She is just sewing. She's actually like finishing up her dress as you approach, and she goes, "You look so handsome. Look at you. Where did you get that?"
Oh, I just found it. Just among the clothes that I already have.
You are precious. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not quite ready yet, but feel free to make yourself at home. I was just gonna walk with the rest of the gang, but you're more than welcome to join us.
Okay. Yeah, I know that sounds good. I like your outfit.
Oh, thank you. Well, this isn't what I'm finishing up what I am gonna wear, but this is I made this as well, so I appreciate that. Can I get you something to drink or something?
No. I'll just go. I mean, if you're busy, then I'll.
No, you can.
Do you need help, or something?
Oh, that's all right. It's just I'm putting like a few more stitches in here, and it should be all ready. Thank you though. Yeah, just make yourself comfortable. There's plenty of places to sit. And she finishes sewing up her dress and says, "All right, I will be right back," and then leaves the room. She goes to the back of the room. There seem to be stairs leading upwards that she goes up. And you wait for a little while. And then the door to the shop opens. And you see an older woman who looks a lot like Daphne, who you've never met before. She is wearing the scholarly robes of a teacher at Felfrit College. She goes, hello. Who are you?
My name's Everett.
Everett.
Yeah, Daphne and I are going to the dance together. I'm sure she mentioned.
Right. It. Yes. There's that dance that the Bright Future. So you're a student.
Yeah, I am someone with a bright future. No, I'm joking. I'm part of the thing. Yeah.
Well, great. Enjoy that, I suppose.
Are you?
I'm Daphne's mother. Yes.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mrs. Daphne's mom.
Delilah. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Delilah.
She tentatively shakes your hand and says, "You're a bit younger than I thought you'd be."
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, like, don't let the outfit fool you. Like, I'm...
An outfit isn't... right. Well, it is a privilege to meet someone who attends a rival to my very own school. How's the music program at the Bright Futures Initiative?
I don't know. You want to hear me sing?
Are you?
I'm joking. No, I'm not that good a singer. There isn't one. So.
Well, if you do want to sing? We have a great one at Felfrit College. Right, I'm gonna head upstairs. Great to meet you.
Sounds like an invitation to me.
Everett.
See you later.
Oh, okay. And she looks very confused. Looks around like nobody's in the storefront, so she's like, okay. Says, have you seen? Is my husband here, or Daphne, or is it just you in the store right now?
That would be really a shock. No, Daphne's here.
Right. Well then. And she, without another word, heads up the stairs. A little while.
Fly in the sky. I can fly twice as high.
Reading
Take
Rainbow.
a look. It's in a book. The Reading Rainbow.
Okay. I can't do anything.
This audition song.
Very quickly after this, you hear hurried footsteps as Daphne rushes out from down the stairs and says, "So sorry, I didn't know my mom was coming home so soon."
That's okay.
She didn't say anything weird to you?
No, I mean she did, but that's okay.
Oh.
I mean, that's life.
She's okay. Well, I'm ready to go. And she is wearing a dress that is also green. It's not the same shade of green. It's sort of a lighter green. But it's a nice dress. All right. Well, and she holds out her arms sort of jokingly. Shall we? We were gonna meet up. We were gonna meet up with people. We're gonna meet up with people at Arlith's and then go pick up Isla and then head down. So
I got you this. And he pulls up the flower.
Oh, thank you. She takes
I found it in the woods. Here you go.
Oh, okay. And she grabs a bobby pin and she says, "You know what? Actually, I think," and she pins it to your chest. That might look better on you.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Do you take her arm or do you just walk?
I absolutely take her arm.
Cool.
I'm a little sad that she didn't take my freaking flower, but sure.
Well, okay. All right. You make your way over to Arlith's house. You see at Arlith's house, some other people are there. Venna is there. She is wearing the highest heels you've ever seen in your entire life. And like a bright pink dress, like goes over one shoulder but not the other shoulder. You know, the kind. I don't know how to describe fucking clothes. This was a mistake. But
One shoulder
dress.
I know, but I'm like, oh god, these prom dresses. I don't know how to describe prom dresses. Like, what am I doing?
Get some visual aids. Go on Google, get some pictures. Throw them up on
It's not
stream.
prom.
You're right. It's homecoming.
It's true.
But you don't have
Homecoming
prom.
and prom have a very different vibe.
But you don't have prom though. So.
I didn't have prom either.
And
Like
you
my high school didn't.
really interesting.
Yeah.
That's
We had an
very sad.
end of year dance, but they wouldn't call it prom. It was real dumb.
I got cheated on at prom, so that's my fun fact for the day. It's fine. I was over it at that point anyway.
Good.
Yeah, we were gonna break up anyway, but we stayed together for prom, and then she cheated. It was fine. I got to dance with my friends, and that's what mattered. Okay.
It's fine. I'm
This has
fine.
been great features.
I really need to get more sleep before I run these. I think.
We're also all on like reduced sleep this week.
Yeah. It's not like we played Siege until literally 3 in the morning last night, but
Or depending on how you count.
yeah. Okay. You see, yeah, she's got that outfit on. You also see Yannick. He is wearing a tuxedo T-shirt. And Arlith, you all meet up before you get there, and Yannick's like, "Yo, how's it going, little bro?" And goes in for like a big high five into hug thing that he likes to do.
I give it back to him.
How-
I'm like, hey man,
How are you, my guy?
I'm awesome. I'm so awesome.
Hell yeah, you are. You look fucking good, dude. Where'd you get that?
I just have it. It's just like clothes are like my thing. So
Right. Right.
yeah.
Okay. Totally, bro. Are you?
No days off, man.
Yeah, dude. No days off. Fuck yeah. All right. Okay. Daphne, looking great. She goes, "Thank you, Yannick." And Venna doesn't talk to you because she never does.
What's up, Fenna? Cool. Cool dress.
Yes, thank you.
I lean over to Daphne. What's her problem?
It's Venna, you know.
I don't know though.
She's
I feel like...
she's just kind of like this, you know.
Oh, okay.
As long as whenever Septon's not around, she's just kind of mean to all of us. That's just how she is.
Why does she like Septon so much?
She doesn't.
Wait, then.
It's just
So she...
listen, and she Daphne sort of slows her walk as Yannick and Venna keep going forward. She's like, it's not like she likes Septon. It's that she wants to date Septon as like a status thing, you know?
Does dating Septon convey status?
She thinks it does.
Apparently.
If
you don't know Septon very well.
he's
football captain of this high school.
He's an attractive guy. He's one of the more attractive guys in town. So Venna wants to bag him. So she's dating the hottest guy in town. You know?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like I, and like for the like Everett briefly like toys with his mind. He's like, well, I already have a pretty good relationship with Septon. Does that make me cool? If it doesn't make me cool, maybe I need to destroy Septon. I can be cool. Like, it's sort of like you see like these machinations, you know, like it's like that meme with like just sort of like the
which way, Western man?
Math appearing on the screen.
Man, puberty
like,
hit this centuries-old ghost like a truck, didn't it?
Interesting.
Yeah, so just like, you know, we deal with her. She is really nice deep down, but she really cares what everybody else thinks about her, so that kind of overrides stuff, you know. But
yeah,
we've been friends since forever, so we're not gonna not invite her.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Yeah.
He says definitely not knowing how it is.
Yeah, she's like, did you have friends like that where you're from?
Yeah, I think he kind of goes into, you know, brain zone, and he's like, yeah, you know, I had tons of friends, and I know, you know, I know that sometimes like people change, and you know they were the way one way, and then you know someday they're another, and you know you just don't know if you want to like grow apart, and maybe you won't see each other anymore for like maybe like 50 or 100 years, or sometimes like 200 years. You come back together and it's awkward, and you know, you try to have a drink with them, and it just doesn't really like feel the same, you know. So yeah, it's like that, right?
Daphne stifled like a laugh, and she's like, "You're such a jokester, Everett."
Ha ha ha.
All right, look, we're here. And you reach Arla's house. Yannick bangs on the door really loudly, and the door whips open. Arla says, "Not so hard. It's a very nicely made door. All right." And Yannick's like, "Yeah, whatever, bro." And
I love Arla's smoker voice that he's had to have now.
Yeah, because he busted his throat open saving Everett's life. Oh no! My little guy, this little guy fell off. He fell onto my keyboard and he full screened my application. All right. Yeah, he's dressed very nicely. His hair is styled differently. He's got it sort of coiffed back a little bit more than it normally is. And Venna says, "Look pretty good, Arlith." And Arlith's like, "Thank you. Shall we to Isla's?" Everybody says yes. Yannick's like, "Yeah, bro!" And just charges off ahead.
Does the top hat make me the fedora guy at prom?
I think
It makes you the top hat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the top hat guy.
I know, but
It's
the
a different-
equivalent of the fedora. Like, is it like cool, or is it like that guy?
Well,
is
think of
thinking it was cool.
it this way, Tommy. You're a 14-year-old wearing a top hat.
That's
I
as
mean-
cool as it can be.
He like takes it off and he like really considers it. And he puts it back on his head.
All right. You make it to Isla. You hear a loud knock on the door.
She opens like, "Who's ready to party?"
And Yannick's like, fuck yeah, dude!
Yeah.
And yeah, he does just jumping up and down as you, you do the dance thing. And then it's like, yes, we should make haste so we're not late, though.
Who's ready to lay claim to the campus of the Bright Futures?
And they all in react. Yannick's like, fuck yeah, dude! He doesn't seem to care at all, but he's hyped right now. And Venna's like, yes, of course. Daphne doesn't really respond. Arlith, like, there's a hint of a smile on his face. Don't know how Everett feels being a member of the Bright Futures here, but...
Everett, how does he feel? How much time has he spent around Isla this summer? Not a terrible amount, right? Or a lot?
I mean, Isla was part of the social group, so, like, was there all the time, you know?
Yeah, I think he spent a lot of time with them and sort of, like, really learned their ways, so I think he's gonna be like,
she's joking, like, on the dance floor.
Do anime voice for that.
I don't know.
All right, the gaggle of you make your way down towards Hagen. Meanwhile, at Hagen, the rest of you see... Well, that's not quite right, is it? The rest of you are starting to gather. You do notice some other people congregating. You see that Elias has arrived. He is dressed in sort of a light blue suit with a white shirt on underneath. He's got a sash on as well. It seems it's really nice. He has brought Ellie, who is dressed like she's in a dress and doesn't. And that's the best way you could describe that, I think. You know, she is sure wearing a dress. Runia is standing there, awkwardly, not in any sort of different clothing than she normally wears. She's there. She has her knives across her chest. She is just standing there near the food, looking really uncomfortable. Elias and Ellie are trying to make conversation with her, but it's Runia, so.
Hey, Runia.
Cynthia arrives with her butler in tow. She is dressed not in a dress, not in a suit, but she is dressed in, like, the military fineries. Like, she's got the epaulets and, like, the red shirt with the buttons and, like, badges and stuff on it of what looks to be a Carleonan noble. And Mr. Baldine is wearing his suit that he always wears, his butler costume. And Dagar shows up, dressed really stylishly. He's like Met Gala look right now. He's got like a cool modern aesthetic going to his clothes. It's like an asymmetrical shirt and like pants with some like designs down the side and really shiny shoes. And Lily, who is somebody that maybe none of you guys have ever met before, but there is a blonde, sort of dirty blonde, half-elven girl. Freckles. She's wearing a simple dress with like a daisy print on it. And she's looking around more than anything. She's not paying a ton of attention to Dagar. You do not see Karik. He is not here.
Why not?
And Maeve is there as well. She is wearing a really nice blue dress that seems to have sort of like flowing wave geometry to it. And her hair is tied up in a flower crown with blue flowers. She seems to just be sort of waiting near the entrance, waiting for her crew to arrive. But yeah, the party is sort of getting started. You see Mrs. Lee, she's got a dress on as well. Mr. Lee's got a tux on. Their Colrell is nowhere to be seen. Elitha's here, but she's just wearing her normal clothes and standing near the food expectantly. You do not see your new professor. You do not see any of the other than Mr. Lee. You do not see any of the electives teachers either. Yeah.
Elitha's making sure no one spikes that punch
She's on sheer chaperone duty right now. Captain Sheena and the guards are around, but they're just doing their job. They're not partying, getting ready for the celebrations. But before too long, the gang from Kelshar arrives as the gates open, and Maeve runs up to all of you guys and says, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, you all look so good." And she goes over to you first, Tether, and she says, "You look amazing."
Me? You're saying that to me when you look like this? Are you kidding me?
No. Now you are stunning.
Wait, am I hearing you correctly? You're saying you're stunning, right? Because you are.
I can't even see. I can't even see right now. You're so stunning.
Oh, you need to see yourself.
Oh, she goes and she gives you a big hug. She goes for it, at least.
I feel like she's established by now that Isla's not a big toucher.
She has, but she seems to be sort of overwhelmed in the moment.
She's just gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then she air hugs, and she says, "Yannick, way to dress up, buddy." And he goes, "Yeah, you like it? It's pretty fucking cool, right?" Turns to everybody. Venna, she goes, "Venna, you look good as always." And she says, "Thank you," before just leaving the group, beelining for Septon. And she turns to Daphne and Everett, and she's like, "Oh, you guys make such a cute couple." Daphne's like, "Thank you." Thank you.
The second Venna is out of earshot, Isla wants to okay, who wants to do a betting pool on when those shoes are coming off?
I don't know. She's a trooper. I feel like she could probably hold on to them, says Maeve.
Well, okay.
All right, I think she makes it the whole night.
Okay.
What are we wagering?
Loser has. Oh wait, it's Maeve. Maeve goes here.
Yeah.
Okay. Loser sneaks into one of the teachers' houses.
Sneaks into one of the teachers? For what?
I don't know.
You don't even go here. What do you mean sneaks into one of the teachers' houses?
I'm feeling wild.
Okay. All right. Sure. Deal. We have to take something? We have to steal something? Or we have to leave something?
Well, you have to take something to prove you went, of course.
All right. That's fair. Okay. We'll figure out the details, but when you have to do it.
That is so optimistic of you.
And she giggles and says, "Okay, Yannick, time to meet everybody," and grabs him by the arm and drags him over to the group. Venna has beeline straight to you, Septon. She goes to you and she immediately just drapes her arms over your shoulders and says, "Your date's arrived."
Wonderful. Septon will offer an arm.
She's already got her hands over your shoulders, so instead of taking your arm, she just sort of falls into your arm.
Right. And as soon as she does, he's beelining back towards the group.
What? Where are we going?
We are being social.
I wanted to meet your other friends.
We'll get to that. I need to say hello to everyone. Would be rude. You wouldn't want to be you wouldn't want your date to be rude this evening, would you? And when he gets to the group, he immediately says, "Daphne, Isla, you look lovely. Yannick, this is genius."
I fucking know! I knew you would get it, bro!
No, I've never thought of this before. This is genius.
I fucking knew you would get it.
T-shirt
No, but Septon has never seen a t-shirt tuxedo. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say those aren't common in the Feywild.
Yes.
Septon's mind is blown.
I fucking knew you'd get it, dude! Hell yeah!
Isla's just gonna start chanting, "Where is my hot date? Where is my hot date?"
Una and Shandi standing over near the food.
No, Shandi would have been near the gate.
Okay, yeah, Shandi, you're up there, but Una, I don't know where you were. But
Arlith, Maeve, you also look nice. Septon's not gonna be rude.
I'd probably be with the group, but semi-invisible.
A little behind, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you look absolutely gorgeous.
Thanks.
I mean, where did you get that dress? It's so old-timey chic.
Yep. It's an old theater costume.
us as a couple, me and Chelsea just have realized is Renaissance Fair and Baby Spice.
Yeah, it's like the shit that Renaissance girls wear to the Ren Fair.
Renaissance Fair and Baby Spice. As you say, it's from an old theater, theater show or something. I think Daphne is gonna pipe up and say, "Oh, did you make that?"
I made it fit me.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a seamstress. Well, if
Seamstress is being way too generous.
Oh, well,
I know how to sew up a tear or make it a big person thing into a smaller person thing.
Well, Maeve and I could always use extra hands over at Spunweed if you're ever looking for extra work. So.
Oh, I'm flattered, but very busy.
Right.
I have been meaning to go talk to you, though.
Oh.
There.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was thinking about something that could cover my face, because I like the whole hero thing. I don't like the attention thing. But we can talk about that later.
All right, yeah, I mean, grab me at any point. Yannick's you see a massive, yoked Earth Genasi just step in front of Daphne and go like, "Yo, what the fuck's up? My name's Yannick. Who are you?"
Is this to me? You cut out for a second.
To you, yeah.
I'm Una.
Nice to meet you, dude. And he grabs. It hurts as he shakes your hand. Hell
It's
yeah.
me, you too.
You're Una. You gotta
Yes.
be Sean D, right?
That would be correct, yes.
I've heard shit about you, dude.
Well, all good things, I hope.
Oh yeah, you seem like you're a fucking funny guy. All right. Okay, where's the food? Maeve is like, Yannick, you never change, all right? And then takes him over to the food.
What's the music vibe?
The music vibe, there are some bards from in town. There's people who usually play at the Rock on weekends, but they're just playing. They're playing like hip, trendy Zymor pop, you know?
Oh, so we're doing up-tempo.
Yes, for sure. The
Okay.
slow dance has not happened yet.
Okay, thank goodness. So I was just gonna look at Venice. She's like, "We need to go hard on the dance floor," and then do a sly glance at Maeve.
Maeve turns around as you say this and just shakes her head and then keeps going. Then is like, yeah, whatever my date wants to do, as she leans farther into Septon. And you see Daphne like look away.
Okay, so I will just say to Septon, "We need to own this dance floor."
Any date of mine is gonna have trouble keeping up.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
He like side eyes Venna as he says that, because Septon does go hard on the dance floor. This is canon.
That's true. He does do that.
Has the music kicked up yet?
The music is playing. Yes.
No,
It
no,
is-
but you get to dance. Everybody's milling around. They're eating food.
Right.
Like,
I mean, it's not going hard yet. Nobody else is on the dance floor. You see Lily. You see the farm girl. She's on the platform and she's just like looking around in wonder while Dagar is sort of like looking at the group and then looking back at her like he wants to go talk to everybody, but she's doing something else.
I would just say to Septon, Venna, and Una, I think, are the people there. Like, someone has to start it. And then she's gonna run to the dance floor and start dancing like it's Kesha.
All right, you begin to dance.
Does anyone join me?
Una's been like loading up a plate of food. She's like, "Oh no, I can't dance. I food."
Septon will follow, bringing Venna whether she wants to or not.
No, she's more than willing to come. Yeah, she jumps on that dance floor with you.
Right. Do you need performance checks?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's get performance checks from those of you who are dancing.
Before that happens, can I make an insight check?
Yes, on what are you trying to figure out here?
I want to make an insight check on Daphne's reactions to this whole situation.
Okay.
4.
Hard to tell. There's a lot of excitement in the air. This is everyone's at a 10 right now. So like it's really hard to gauge who's feeling what right now.
Fair enough.
Cool. So who's dancing? Tether and Septon are both dancing for sure. Arlith says, "Well, thank you for inviting me. Are you a dancer or?"
Yes, I know most of the traditional dances as well as courtly dances. I don't know if I could keep up with Septon at this moment, but
No, I doubt many could. Though you see, as he's watching the dance floor, he's not looking at Septon.
Septon's got a flaccid 20 on performance. So
Septon's
take it
going
as you
for
will.
it. Yeah, Septon is going for it, and he looks good doing it.
Tether
Yeah.
has a -1 to performance and got an 8 and rolled a 19, so it's just an 18.
Yeah, Isla's keeping up. Isla's having fun as well. Venna, let's fucking. Venna's doing pretty good. Venna's keeping up as much. She's not going as hard as the two of them, but like she's keeping up. She's dancing along with them. You notice that Averth is staring directly at Isla this entire time.
okay. I was going to ask if you wanted me to roll for that, but
No, it's not hard to see.
well, I mean, feel free to join them if you'd like. Don't let me stop you.
No, I'm not much of a dancer really.
Oh, pish posh! I don't believe that for a second.
Say pish posh. No, really. I don't have an education in dancing like you do, and I've not been invited to many, so.
Well, it's quite easy to get started. I can teach you the basics, and then you can feel free to join the group.
I'm curious. What are the basics?
Shandi's about to give this guy the worst lesson of all time.
What are you teaching him?
I'm watching this whole thing.
You also notice that Runia is standing a little ways away from you watching this whole thing.
Oh.
So, Isla's up there breaking it down like Kesha.
Yeah.
Septon, what kind of? Oh, Septon's gone.
I think he's in the same realm
Yeah.
of things, and so is Vanna.
Shandi's gonna start going through like the basic principle, like Form 1, Form 2, like how to structure your arms, how to lock eyes with somebody from across the ballroom to signal that you want to do a partner dance. How to
What's the signal? What's the signal?
Yeah, what's the signal?
it's just like a turn and like a little incline of the chin and then a little incline of the chin.
Arliv is like listening, but you can tell he's like holding back laughter at this point.
Yes, and then at that point you can signal a partner switch, at which point you have to mutually exchange partners with another group, and at that point you get to converse.
Right. I don't know if the dancing that you know about is the dancing that happens at these sort of things.
But it all stems from the same roots, you see. You can take these principles and apply them to really anything.
Right. Well, after you then.
Shandi is approach the dance floor. And
I mean, as you begin scanning around for anybody willing to reciprocate your specific courtly gesture, and you lock eyes with Cynthia, who seems to be doing the exact same thing.
I do the head gesture.
She returns the head gesture and very stiffly approaches you.
As I walk towards her, I like side-eye Arlith and give him like a told you so.
Arlith looks shocked. He's like... He looks so dejected on the side of the dance floor here that this actually worked. You approach, and she begins to put her arms in like a leading position.
I put my arms in the following position.
All right, cool. And she leads you around the dance floor. Go ahead and make a performance check. I'm gonna give you advantage because you have like the system locked down here.
19.
All right. She also got a 19. So, those of you doing your big ol' Kesha dancing right now, you are you're not interrupted, but you do notice as these two, dressed in like very formal clothes, okay, are just dancing around in a circle, like very formally, matching steps. She twirls Shandi, brings him back. Like, it's impressive, the routine they're doing right now, especially to the music that you guys are listening to.
Tether yells encouragement, like, yeah!
Cool, yeah, that happens. And that goes on for a bit. You see as Dagar brings Lily to the stage, he starts. Let's roll for it. Ooh. He starts dancing, but you can tell that he's like trying to look cool, and it's not really going well for him. And Lily just seems a little like she looks like she's looking for someone more than dancing, really. Yannick and Maeve get out on the dance floor. Maeve is having a lot of fun. Yannick is doing the white boy jump.
Wait, we're on a floating platform.
Yes, there are now waves just like bouncing out and around. It's this
dexterity saving throw.
It's like very heavy man made out of stone is just doing like the white boy jump and fist pump on the on the dock.
In heels make a dex save.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Really good. All right, that's a 15, a 19, and a 17 as Maeve and I didn't need to do the third one. There's only 2 people on heels on the dance floor at the moment. As Maeve and Venna both stay on their feet. The Venna does like hit Yannick on the shoulder, and he goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, bro." And then starts just like head bopping and doing stuff like that. Daphne seems to be just hanging out with you, Everett, waiting for your lead here.
Everett's nervous, but he's gonna say, shall we dance?
Yeah, we can. I mean, I don't know if I could do that. And he points at Shandi and Cynthia, ballroom dancing. But like,
well, we can try.
If you know how to do it, go ahead. You can lead. I have not done this before.
All right, I would like to make a check to try to
make a history check first to see if you can recall a time when you've done this before.
Please God, please God, please God. I want this more than I want like combat to go well.
What? We don't do combat here.
6.
All right. Yes, you recognize this form of dance right here, and you remember a time when not only have you done this, but you pioneered the art form.
Incredible. I'm gonna go out there and absolutely show them what's what.
All right, make a performance check with advantage.
Okay. Natural 20!
It is
Yes!
It is hugely impressive, as not only do you lead somebody who's never done this before perfectly through the same routine that Shandi and Cynthia are doing, but you're doing it better than either of them. Like, Everett is out here just kicking ass on the dance floor.
I'm like, I start with Daphne and we're doing it, and then I just start grabbing random people, bringing them in, like changing partners. I throw my hat like to Elitha and like land it on her head. Like I'm just like just absolutely whirling dervish out there.
Yeah, no, you go through partners, you dance with Maeve, you dance with Daphne, Cynthia and Shandi split, and the 2 partners like switch around for a minute, and all like the Kesha dancing folk are. That sort of I feel like that sort of stops as this amazing display of ballroom dancing starts, as the bards catch wind of this and start playing sort of to the beat of what you guys are doing, and play with that, as now everybody is slowly, like, Everett is slowly but surely, like, taking everyone through the steps. Yannick's into it. Even Venna, like, dances with you for a little bit and seems to be having a lot of fun. I assume Isla doesn't, but...
Isla, the second it starts going slow dancing, she's gonna be a good date and sit with Una.
It's not slow dancing, it's just now more formal dancing than crazy dancing, right? It's still upbeat, it's still quick, high tempo. But yeah, if you...
it is?
Yes.
Yeah, but I want to go to Una.
All right, you go to Una. You see as Elias and Ellie join the dance floor. Ellie also looks like she's looking for someone, so now there's two people who are just more looking around than they are dancing, but Ellie seems to be having a pretty good time. Runia is eating food very slowly. But Tether, you approach Una?
Yeah. Hey, date.
Hi. I'm running out of food.
You're running out of food? We can get more.
I'm so stuffed.
Then why are you worried about running out of food?
Cause then I'll just either stand here or have to dance. And I don't like either of those options.
I mean, you don't have to dance.
Yeah, but everyone else is dancing.
So do you want to dance?
No.
So you're saying you don't want to dance, but you want to be around everyone?
Yes.
Tether is, Isla's gonna try to make eye contact with Septon.
All right, yeah, easy enough. You peek out onto the thing. You see as Isla is looking in your direction, pretty pointedly. Right now, Vena's sort of like, she's doing the ballroom dance with you, but she's like real close.
Isla's just
She's
gonna
looking
do a
over
subtle-
Vena's shoulder.
Yeah.
She's gonna do a subtle.
Septon like continues to dance, but is now thinking in his head like, all right, how? I don't know. You know what Septon does? Septon looks to see where the chaperones are.
Elitha is looking at a top hat that appeared on her head a little bit ago, so she's a little distracted. And Mrs. and Mr. Lee are actually dancing on the dance floor together right now. There are guards stationed all over the place, and you see Sheena standing near the gate. She's not looking out of the gate, she's looking into the gate, but she is like looking at you guys, leaning up against the wall.
Do I have a way to... No, I don't want to cast Sending.
Worth, dude.
Not worth. Absolutely not worth.
What else are we gonna use spell slots in this tonight?
Who knows? Septon will...
Who knows, there could be
right?
eels.
No,
You guys are over near the food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Septon will just pause and be like, Venna, would you like me to go grab us a drink or two?
I'd like to keep dancing, but if you're
Then
thirsty, then...
You keep dancing.
No, I'm coming with
Let's see,
you.
who can he pass her off to? Who's like right there?
Yannick and Maeve are pretty nearby. Shandi, Everett, Daphne. Dagar is here. Lily has gone over to food, so Dagar's just sort of here on the edge of the crowd.
I will be right back.
I'll come.
All right. Septon will head over towards the food.
And she comes with you.
Yeah. And when he gets there, see the Isla, Una, how's everything going? As he serves himself a drink.
Did I see Isla do this?
Probably, yeah. Your perception's 100. Like,
Yeah. How's it going? How's your date?
I'm doing great. You're Una?
Oh, you came
Yes.
with.
Una, Venna, Una.
Yes, my name's Venna Quint. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Venna.
Hello.
Write that down.
You were tearing up that dance floor, girl.
I know it. I'm a bit of a dancing fiend, wouldn't you say, Septon?
Well, yes. Although you're in competitive company here.
Yes, yeah, I might be.
Isla and Maeve both love to dance. Yannick and I as well. And the secret one, really, Una.
You're a dancer?
Nope.
I've seen Una go crazy on the dance floor.
I have danced. I am not a dancer.
Well, you should join.
I will join when I want to.
Yeah, well, no pressure.
I just had-
mean,
I had the best idea ever. You guys live here. What? We haven't been over to your house. Why don't a group of us go
We
into
should
your
check what the
dorm?
guest policy is. I'm gonna go ask Mrs.
You're not-
Lee.
Oh, no. We're not.
I'm gone. I'm gone. No, I dodge.
All right,
I'm about to make grapple
yeah, you're
check.
making a grapple check right now. Athletics from you,
Versus-
Septon, and athletics or acrobatics from you, Una.
Which one am I gonna choose? Oh my gosh. 15.
26.
Oh, as you try to leave, he grabs you by the shoulder.
Una. We ask.
I summon a knife.
Una, we're asking forgiveness, not permission. It's our house. We can have guests.
Our house on their property. Rules is rules. Backflip.
No, you're grappled.
You are grappled. Your movement is currently 0.
Wait, no, I just got mobile. That gives me something right.
Maybe, I honestly might. I have no idea.
I mean, I guess it's been 6 seconds.
Oh,
You
God.
could try.
You
to
could try.
break
You
the
could make
grapple.
another acrobatics contested
No,
if you want.
it doesn't help
Yeah.
this at all.
No.
It doesn't help being grappled.
When I first had the idea for this character, it was a very different character, but I took expertise in athletics just for grappling people.
As this is happening, Everett starts like a conga line.
Okay.
He casts Tensor's floating disc, so that way people on the conga line can just like float behind him
Okay.
in like a giant party float. And he sees that Sept and Una are fighting, so he's gonna go walk by and see if he can like.
As the
get them
conga
to
line
involve.
leaves the dance floor and walks past you guys. Are you joining? What's happening? Venna looks confused.
Come on!
Trying to get
Come on!
Come
And then,
no.
like, the floating disc.
I will let you go if you get on the conga line.
Where? What is the trajectory of the conga line?
The conga
And where's
line.
Mrs. Lee.
The conga line is going back to the dance floor where Mrs. Lee is.
Then I'm joining.
Let go.
Okay.
You're in the conga line. You jump on. You are behind Yannick, and you feel very cold hands on your shoulder as Elias joins in behind you.
Oh.
It's a little bit of
Yannick, the Earth Genasi?
the big bro.
Do I even? Where are my hands?
Just like on his back, I feel like in this
On his
gesture.
back? I'm a shorty.
I'm
Just
Venom would
palming his ass, like.
I think Venom would hate this. So I
Yeah,
feel like
that is
something's
not
going-
joining.
Meta! You have to join!
I don't have to join.
Septon
Septon's
absolutely
gonna
jumps in
join.
behind Alias.
I'll see you in a
And-
bit.
It's a handout.
She says, "I'll see you in a bit," and goes over to the punch.
Oof.
Are Shandi and Cynthia in this conga line? Or are they
think-
still ballroom dancing?
No, I think yeah. If the flow of the dance floor has gone that way, then they've been absorbed by it.
Okay. Arlith seems to have been Arlith got knocked onto the floating disc and is trying to get off but can't.
Like a turtle on his back.
Pretty much. There's-
Could I? No, that wouldn't work.
Suggest it.
I was gonna say, can I make a grapple check to get him into the conga line? Because you are kind of like.
I mean, yeah.
You.
He's in the conga line. He's stuck on the floating disc between a
Okay.
bunch of people, so like he can't get
don't worry
out.
about it.
Somebody's got his legs. Like he's not able to move.
Everett's gonna lower the floating disc. Who's behind Everett?
Directly behind Everett is probably Maeve.
Okay, cool. So Everett's got the floating disc, and he's gonna start to lower it so that people don't, fucking eat shit when it comes. He lowers it, he lets it go, and then he's gonna, as it turns, he's gonna misty step to the back of the line, and he's gonna be like, "You got this," and then he's gonna let Maeve take it away.
Maeve suddenly finds herself at the head of a conga line she didn't ask for. She's like, okay, and keeps going. The conga line makes it back to the dance floor and then sort of disperses from there as people go off and start dancing on their own again. Yeah.
I keep dancing on my own.
Cool, yeah, the dancing continues. You see as Arlith, like, dusts himself off and makes his way over to the food, but he sees you sitting there, Isla, and he He hesitates for a moment, and then he makes his way over and just sits down next to you and says, How was your night, Isla?
My night's great. I was talking to people, but then an unexpected conga line took him away.
Yes, that one really swept me off my feet, literally, so I can feel that.
You seemed like you were having fun. I don't know.
No, that was not a lot of fun for me, albeit that was
I don't know.
that was
Maybe I can't
unpleasant.
read faces, but that looked like having fun face. Can you make it again?
Sounds like you can't read faces. And he's
Okay,
he's blushing so hard right now.
Look at me in the eye. Make the face
No,
again.
I don't want to. I'm not going to do it.
So you agree you were having fun. The only way you can prove that you weren't having fun is to show me the face.
Would you like some food? I could food.
What's there?
It's chef's party mix. You know, there's.
So it's just Chex Mix.
No, it's like little sausages in what do they call them?
Pig in a blanket.
Pig in a blanket. Yeah. You got those little, but they're like the little weenie ones. Yeah, you've got a bunch of those. You've got some kebabs. There's some ants on a log.
Shrimp cocktail.
There's
but,
shrimp cocktail.
Really kind of greasy, and you're like, where'd that grease come from?
Yes, of course. It's got a little plastic container that it's in. Yeah. It's
Fantasy plastic.
yes, fantasy plastic. Magitech plastic. Plastitech. Yeah, it's all the regular party stuff. There's a big punch bowl. There's some chips and dip. There is no eel anywhere in sight. And there's some pizza.
Like on the table or in the lake?
Anywhere in sight.
Okay, I was just like, I'll have some punch.
Yes, right. And he stands up sort of stiffly and walks over to the punch bowl.
Is Conga still going?
Conga's done. Conga has dispersed onto the dance floor.
Okay.
He returns with punch and he hands it to you.
Thank you. And then she's gonna open her purse, just tilt it so we can see inside. It has my flask. She's like,
What are you showing me right now? Oh, will we get kicked out if we do that?
can you imagine the horror?
Well,
I meant maybe. It's no big deal.
No, his brain seems to be short-circuiting right now. He's not really sure how to respond to the situation.
She's gonna take that as a no, and she's like, oh yeah.
No, yes, I love to drink flasks at dances.
Said exactly like someone who drinks flasks at dances.
Yes, I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
So while she's just casually doing it, she's gonna ask so I do have a bet. Do I need to do a sleight of hand check or anything?
No, that wasn't for that. That was for something
okay.
else. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It doesn't affect you. Keep going. Do the RP.
Okay. Well, when I'm RPing and dice are rolled, I
I'm
get nervous.
I'm multitasking.
I am multitasking. So she's gonna be like, I do have a bet with Maeve, and if you can somehow get Venna to take off her heels, you would be the hero of the night.
I would be. Oh yeah. No, I could do that probably.
Did somebody say hero?
Out from the lake, carried by a flock of birds.
Hands him the spiked punch.
But this is
On your own time, of course.
Oh right. Yep.
Cheers. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Any drinks? Sean D.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, not you yet. Not you yet.
Oh,
Septim.
okay.
A farm girl in a daisy print dress is gonna come up to you. Somebody you've never seen before in your whole life.
I assume I'm Venalus at the moment.
Yes, Venna is currently chatting with Daphne. They're taking a bit of a break from the dancing.
Good.
She goes, hi. Do you go here?
Yes, Septon. Your name? I don't think we've met.
I'm Lily. I live about halfway between here and Kelshar. I work on my daddy's farm. You might. Yeah. I feel like I've seen you walking back and forth.
I've absolutely passed by. There's a couple farms on the way.
Yeah, and you're easy to make out because of the whole being orange thing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a giveaway.
So, okay. Last year, I met somebody who goes here, but I don't see him here right now.
Green fellow?
Yeah. With the horns.
Yeah, Turn. Yeah. He's a friend of ours. He'll be back.
Oh, all right. Okay.
He's out for a while. I don't entirely remember where he is. He's on a trip. He's looking into another. You know what our school is. We're
sorta, but I know he's a big adventurer. He likes to go see things and tell stories and stuff. So
he's investigating something at the moment. How do you know each other?
Oh, we met. I helped him out becoming a guard. And then I didn't see him again for a really long time, and then I saw him again, and then I haven't seen him again for another really long time. He owes me a story or two of...
When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, man, either early this year or last year before the winter time. I don't remember.
Was that before his disappearance?
I don't remember the last time these two interacted, to be honest with you. I think it's when he came back, but...
Yeah.
No, I think it was before. It was
one time.
No, they've run into each other twice. When he was becoming a guard, and then again where she was like, "Hey, where have you been?" He was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I was going on adventures."
Right, but
it was before he lost his memories the last time.
Right, that's what. Yeah. Yeah, he'll be back soonish. I can let you know that he. I can let him know you asked.
All right, yeah. No, I just, that guy, Dagar, invited me, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll see my green friend. So I said yes. But he's not here, so.
Dagar's great. I've only known each other about a week, but seems like a nice guy.
He's a city boy, so.
I will say, when Turn comes back, he's had some... Because of some things we've gotten into, he's had some memory problems. He's been a little hazy on things. Don't hold it against him if he asks your name.
Oh no, that's
when he runs into you.
He asked my name when he ran into me before he had any memory things. So honestly, that's sort of just par for the course.
Good. Yeah, he's a little like that.
Yeah.
But,
I mean that's what's fun about him. I feel like.
I think part of his investigation was to kind of see if he could fix things up. So hopefully he'll be right as rain next time.
All right. Well, I'm glad he's not dead or something. I know you guys are into dangerous stuff, so I just wanted to make sure.
No, I mean, last I heard, he's fine.
Right.
You having a nice night?
Yeah. No, this is a nice place. And it's really nice food and good company.
Yeah. Great. Happy to have you around. Any friend of Turn is a friend of ours.
All right. Well.
So you helped him become a guard.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't think he stayed a guard though too long.
No, he flunked out of that immediately.
I'm gonna be honest. That doesn't surprise me all that much. But no, I gave him my daddy's wagon so we could take a rock into town. It was a weird initiation. I don't really know why they did it like that. Huh. Especially with the new news coming down from the Capitol,
What news is that? Is that the news about the news about the refugees from Nildor, or?
Oh no, I mean that's the whole thing. No, the new guard force.
Oh, that's right.
They're
You mentioned that before, right, Blake?
I don't think I have. I think it's probably the first time you're hearing about this.
You put a bunch of stuff in my rumors I've heard section, but I don't think this was one of them.
This was not one of them, no. Yeah, apparently they're doing a whole new guard system. Instead of just Platinum Claw and also guards hired by the nobles, they're implementing a whole countrywide guard force. So a lot of the current guards are being sort of incorporated into that sort of thing, or getting kicked out entirely. So he didn't seem like the kind of guy who would make it in sort of a unified force like that, though.
No, he's a bit of a wild card on the battlefield.
Right.
Bit of a wild card in general. I have to ask, because it's him, when you say took a rock in a wagon,
Yeah.
do you mean a rock or
Like a big...
bird?
No, like a big... like a boulder.
Oh, like a boulder. Okay. A rock is like a type of bird?
Right, like the one that flew out of the town when the whole thing was happening last year?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that rock. Yeah, that's a friend of ours, actually.
Oh, all right. Well,
Isn't it?
it is, yeah. Wow.
Flex.
You folk are real impressive. Yeah, no. Well, I thought I'd just check in, but have a good one. I better back to that guy before he gets more needy.
Oh yeah, I probably gotta.
Yeah, you see Venna is like looking at you, seeing you talk to another girl, and she's starting to look mad.
Yeah, I probably gotta do that too. Nice to meet you. And hey, when Turn does show up, I'm sure he'll have a story for you.
Right, I hope so. Thank you.
Hope he has a story for all of us.
And she heads on back to Dagar. Shandi, you and Cynthia tire out after doing a bunch of ballroom dancing, and she is sort of just standing there. She's definitely winded, but she's trying to like stay upright and proper here. She goes, Where did you learn to do that? To dance like that? Are you also from Caerleone?
Well, no, I'm from here, but it was part of my upbringing.
Oh, are you part of the Zymorian nobility?
Not quite. I am noble adjacent, you might say.
Yes, I understand. Well, you're very, very learned in the way of
Yes.
courtly dance. I didn't expect to find anyone who would dance like. That's why I brought Mr. Beldine, because he knows how to do that. He has been trained, and I figured no one else would know how to do that. But you and the Everett, both are very, very talented in that sort of thing.
I must say I was a bit surprised by Everett as well. I didn't know he had it in him, but it's nice to see that I'm not quite alone in that matter anymore.
Well, yes, I mean, I saw the rest of them dancing, and that's all well and good, I suppose, but that's not dancing, you know? Like, it's certainly moving around, but...
Well, as I was telling my date earlier, you know, the basic principles of dancing can be applied to all sorts of movements. And it really all starts from Form 1, 2, and 3, as I was explaining to him. Oh,
She's like, she's nodding along like she's starting to see your point here.
would you... is he still over by the punch bowl?
Yeah, he is currently talking to Isla, yeah.
Okay. Speaking of, would you care for a refreshment? We've been out here for quite some time.
Oh, I don't mind if we do. I will follow your lead, sir.
All right this way. And I will head over to the punch bowl.
All right, you head over to the punch bowl. As Arleth is looking at his punch and drinking it and like making some faces at it. And Isla is there as well. But you head on over.
Good. He did quite well in the conga line.
I was
Scoops a thing of punch for himself and takes a sip.
I was forced to join the conga line. That was not my intention, to be quite honest.
But he looked like he was having so much fun, right?
I promise I
Okay.
wasn't having fun.
Oh, well, you hide it well, but I can tell when a man's enjoying himself.
Top 10 things to say to your date at homecoming.
Whoa, why? Oh my god.
I think Arlish blushes bright red and just takes a real big sip. Says, I have to do challenge. And he hands his glass to you, Isla, and he just starts walking off towards the dance floor again.
Oh, did he drink any of it?
He drank all of it. Yeah, he downed the thing.
Oh my goodness. Oh well, Shandi, how are you having fun, and who's your friend?
Oh, this is Cynthia. She's a first year here.
Yes, my name is Cynthia. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lady.
Oh, never been called a lady. That's cool.
Well, you are a lady.
I like to think so too. Shandi, I don't know if you can help me with this, but I've been in this party for so long, and I have not heard a single party joke from anyone. It's weird, right?
Oh, well, you know I always come prepared with these things. I think you'll find this one quite amusing. Where does a king keep his armies?
Well, you would want to keep them in the barracks, would you not?
I don't know.
You'd think so, but he keeps them in his sleeveys.
Cynthia looks confused. Cynthia has no idea what you're talking about.
Tether does not know what that means either, so Isla's just gonna go, haha. I'm sure that was really great for the target audience.
It's
so sorry I
quite
did not
rich,
get
isn't it?
Sleeveys. What is it? What is this? What is a sleevey?
Well, it's a play on word. It's like the word, like he keeps them up his sleeveys, but also like you would keep an army in your leavies.
He doesn't even get it. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. Yes, that's clever wordplay.
Yes, I thought it was quite good.
That has given me hope for this party. I'm ready to party down now. You should spread that around. You can't. I don't want to be the only one hogging it.
I'm happy to.
You don't
share
want
the
to
gift
be.
of mirth with the party.
You don't want to be the only one in hogging it.
All right.
It's not as clever wordplay, but it's an attempt.
Oh no, I thought it was quite good.
It was a great attempt. Isla's gonna try to make eye contact. Where is Una?
Where is Una?
I'm trying to find Mrs. Lee.
Yes, she is up near where Mrs. Lee is. So I don't think you're making eye contact right now. But we will cut to Una as you approach Mrs. and Mr. Lee, who are dancing up a storm together, clearly ignoring their responsibility as chaperones.
What are the vibes of the dance?
It
is it cute, or is it like...
It is more intimate than you would like to see. It's not grotesque. It's not like they're not grinding, but you're like...
Is she doing a New Jersey Parkway?
Stop.
What the fuck is a New Jersey Parkway?
Anyway. Oh my gosh. I'm stopping you.
It's like when your parents are drunk and are dancing and you're like, I don't need this, really. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Una! Are you enjoying the dance so far?
I am so much. So a few of us, we have some friends from town. We wanted maybe after the dance to bring them over to our house that's on campus. I was just wondering if that would be breaking any rules. Is there like a guest
Una,
form?
I know that dances and social encounters are a time when people like to mingle, but you have to think of your future in these moments. So think about whether or not it's wise to have overnight guests.
What are you talking about? It would just be like, the dance is gonna end, we still want a place to hang out.
Hang out. Right. Well, just be... Yes,
Like,
it is not against the rules, but do be careful, my darling little chickadee.
Careful with what?
Mr. Lee says...
I know,
I know you know, but... Mr. Lee puts his hand on his boy's shoulder and says, I don't think this one's an issue, darling. She goes, right, well, I'll just make sure everyone knows what I said, to be careful.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
She nervously looks over in the direction of Septon specifically.
Why on earth?
Because look at the rest of these fuckers. Like, who else?
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna find Septon.
Yeah, you make your way back to
I looked
Septon.
up what that is.
What is it? Share with the class, please.
Let's move.
Fuck
The
off.
dance move.
I'm
Dance
looking.
move.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. I gotta know.
Hey, Septic.
Yeah, go ahead and
up,
RP.
Talked with Mrs. Lee. She's fine with us having guests over. She kept telling me to be careful and consider my future here, which was, I don't know, does she like not like the kids in town?
No,
Did she like
am I
like
Venalist
a-
at this moment, or is Vena like right here?
That is right next to you.
Venalist?
Sorry, DM's a little distracted at the minute.
I pulled up the Jersey Turnpike.
I know something now that I did not know before. Vena is here. What was said? Sorry, I'm here. I'm playing the game.
This is the first time the DM's been less focused than the rest of us.
I've had a really long week, you guys.
Yeah, no, I mean, Una, why would we not be allowed to have guests? We have people over to our house all the
I wanted to
time.
make sure that we didn't have to fill out like a guest form, because like technically, like so the school is responsible for us. If we bring in people who are our guests, are we responsible for them, or is the school responsible for them? Like
Una,
it's all just risk management.
Vena, a moment, please. If
No,
you don't mind.
I'm curious. I'd love to hear the rest of this.
All right, then. Hang on, what did you just say? Shit, I lost what I was gonna say.
Oh wow. Okay, fine.
Septon had like a. Whatever. Una.
Yeah.
Tonight is not the night to be worried about like the proper permissions and forms. It's a party with
Always
people
time
over.
to worry about the proper permissions and forms. I feel like that's always a fine thing to be worried about.
Okay.
It's fine if you disagree with me, but that's how
My
I
point
live
is, if
my
you and
life.
Isla, my point is, if you and Isla, who were asking if you could go back to the house together, want to, you're free to do that.
You and Isla going back to the house together? She looks at you, Septon, sort of like, huh?
If me and Isla to hang out,
No.
want to go.
Una
I,
and Isla,
like, I
we're
know.
gonna go back.
No,
to the house.
yes, those two go back to the house
I
together.
thought this was a group thing, but like,
No,
yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
we-
I
A
can,
group
I know I can go
thing?
hang out
We
with.
could come along. I'd be fine with. Yeah, we could come along as well.
Like, I know, like, but the thing is, if it becomes like an overnight thing, they don't want to go back super late. They want to crash on the couch. I didn't know if we had to fill out like a guest form. I don't know.
I'm like I said before all this, before you asked Mrs. Lee, which I suggested we not do.
Yeah. You said ask for forgiveness, not permission. I asked
And I
for
stand
permission.
by
Now
it.
we don't need forgiveness.
Take all the fun out of this, you know.
Agree to disagree.
I mean, I can't fault you.
Seeing you quiver under authority is really fun for me.
Listen, I can't fault you on your methods. You've been
Yeah.
successful in the past, so.
Very true.
So, we're being invited back to your place tonight?
Seems like
It doesn't have to
everyone
be that
is.
formal. Doesn't
Seems
have
like
to be that
everyone is.
formal. Oh, sorry. Was this just you only wanted to invite select people over, Septon? Whoa, you should have.
No.
should have really-
You brought this. Actually, Isla brought this question to me.
Thank you.
She wanted to invite herself over,
hmm
which I
And it
have
would
no
just
problem.
be rude to exclude the summer gang group.
It
Is
would
what
be.
I was thinking.
It would be rude to exclude anyone. I feel so bad.
Cut to Riven is he's in his room alone. He's brushing his teeth right now. It's quiet.
I feel so bad about Riven. Maeve, where's Maeve?
What? And Maeve comes over. What?
Maeve, when you put out. Hang on. Maeve, did we not get anybody to invite Riven?
Who's Riven?
Oh no.
Gnomish buddy of ours.
Oh no. He's so this is gonna kill the little guy, isn't it?
Well, gnomes aren't that little
No, he is very little.
compared to me.
He's probably like a head
No,
shorter
but-
than you.
He's shorter than you.
Sure,
Yeah.
no.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I totally forgot. I totally forgot.
I mean, I think he'll be okay, but we have to make sure tomorrow night, everyone, when we go to our other party, Una, you're coming.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Isla's-
just double checking. Right, of course,
Yes.
Isla invited you. You'll be there. We'll get to that in a minute. We have to make sure he comes tomorrow night.
Right. He can't
Right.
be. I'm sure he didn't even want to come in the first place. We cut back. We cut back to Riven's bedroom, and he's just sort of sitting in bed. He's got a book, but he's not reading it.
Oh, bud.
I blame Maeve for this. I blame Maeve. This was all her idea. Something can't
I've
say this was
never-
all your idea in front of Venna.
I've never cared so much for an NPC that I have.
We've all been Riven in our lives, I feel.
You just got rivened.
Oh, no! Oh, Riven! Poor Riven!
No, Riven.
All right, yeah.
Anyway, spread the word to the gang that if people don't want to walk back to Kalshar in the middle of the night, which frankly, now that I say it, is a bad idea,
Yeah.
people can crash at our place. Or
Yeah.
if they're the date of someone from the younger class, probably at their place.
Yeah.
Or should we just say like after party at our place? Is that the move?
Gathering, I would say. If we say like after party.
After party sounds better.
After party
Something-
does sound good.
It turns to Venna and
Better,
Maeve because he knows
but-
Uno will not support this.
I know, it sounds better, but not when there are teachers' ears around.
Well, then in that case, if only we it's staring directly at Una. If only we had some way to talk to people so that the teachers would not know what we were planning.
What are you talking about?
If only
I've never. What? Who are you?
Septon is going
this
to
the place
cast
where we become
sending
heroes?
directly at Una in
What?
front of him.
What is this school all about? I'm off. I'm gone.
Maeve goes, she's really funny. I wish she would come hang out more often.
Honestly, Maeve, I agree. I wish Una would hang out more.
I am psychically passing the message to everyone, and anyone who doesn't know I can do that, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, sorry, first completely intentionally awkward, but like, sorry, first time's weird for everybody. But after party at what are we? Class 1's house? How do we?
You're the second year.
Second year's house.
Second year. Oh shoot. Yeah. Second year's house.
Yeah, you do it around, and the people that know. The people that don't, Yannick like karate chops the air immediately. I don't know if he ever figures it out. Who else doesn't know? You probably don't have to do it to Venna because she was there for the conversation.
Yeah.
Arleth knows. Do you do it to the underclassmen or just sort of the summer gang?
Maybe don't do it to the underclassmen.
I wasn't. Yeah. Not to underclassmen.
I feel like Septon could just like. Oh, but Maeve is one of the underclassmen.
Maeve is one of the underclassmen.
Oh, I
think
was
Septon could
thinking
just...
our.
Oh no,
group
Maeve was there.
specifically.
Maeve was with you, yeah. Maeve
was with us.
Part of the
She
conversation.
can let them know.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you pass that around. At this point, the dance is winding into sort of the mid section of the dance. You the upbeat music is still playing, but every now and again a slower song sort of shows up. Feel like the night is winding towards the slow dance. Is there anything anybody wants to do before that?
I have a rules question that will inform my decision.
I will have a rules answer to inform your decision.
Could Tether polymorph into Isla?
No.
Okay. So when that happens,
Hold up. Hold up. Let me...
The spell just says transforms a creature you can see into a new form.
Hold up. Any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's. So no. Next paragraph. Second paragraph.
Cool.
And elves are not beasts. No matter what Elitha's brother has to say about himself. That's a throwback.
Okay.
That's a throwback joke for all you OG fans.
So then Isla would just head over, head over to Una, and just be like, "Okay, so as you know, I'm not the most touchy person. I know you're not the most touchy person. That's known about both of us.
It is known.
So it'd be super cool and chill, and no one would question if we sat for the slow dance, right?"
Yeah. I was just gonna people watch.
Great. Can I join you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ooh, if we get plates of food, no one will question it.
Plates of food, yeah. Take off her shoes. Sore
My
feet.
shoes are kind of comfy.
Okay.
It's like her normal shoe.
I mean, yeah, sure. But yeah, okay, so that's our plan.
Yeah.
I kept trying to, like, between you and me, I kept trying to experiment of, like, Tether transforming into Isla, but I kept turning, it kept looking weird, like I had, like, a snout and, mandibles. It didn't look good.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, do you want to sit down?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, Ellie.
Hi. I was just wondering, where's Tether right now?
Tether doesn't
Hello,
really...
nice to meet you. Oh no, I
hi,
remember
love.
you. I remember you from the sugar siege. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, Ellie, Tether doesn't really like dances.
I don't really like dances either, to be honest with you. But I was hoping I might see Tether here.
Ugh. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. I should have known better, I guess. Thanks anyway, though.
I'll let her know
Yeah.
that you were looking for her. That I think
no,
that'll
you
mean a
don't-
lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell her.
You don't have. Okay. All right.
In Isla's head, I'm gonna be like, I think Septon is rubbing off on me.
Can I?
Like, and I can't answer, can I?
No, damn it.
Is it? Can I tell you something?
Sure.
I've done a lot of soul searching this summer, and I've been hanging out with Elias a lot, and I'm trying to be more truthful about my feelings.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Go, girl.
Thank you. Do you think Tether would be upset if I tried to ask her out on a date?
What do you think, Isla?
I have never been in the same room with Tether.
Oh yeah, you two haven't met. But yeah, that's a great, interesting point.
I just you seem to be like her closest friend, and
I am.
And
Here's the thing.
I sort of bungled it a little bit last year because I was like I thought I was too embarrassed to say anything about like actually going on a date, so I tried to say it was like an experiment, but I don't think that worked out. And Elias told me why that might be a bad idea, so I'm really just
And this is literally nothing. I hate saying it's not you. It's literally nothing to do with you. Tether doesn't talk about being interested in anyone.
Okay.
Like, she hasn't expressed interest in anyone. So I don't think it's like, it's not a you thing.
No, for sure. No, totally. But okay.
I feel like
well, then I won't because I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some food. And she.
Well, we were gonna get food and people watch because our feet, my feet hurt from all the dancing.
You want to join us?
I'm gonna eat in the. I got a spot that I like to eat in, so.
Is it?
We love a food spot.
It's really small. I don't think anybody else would fit in it.
We have an extra spot.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll let you know if I need it.
Okay.
She's fidgeting and not making eye contact.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
Just checking what my insight is. +8, cool.
Jesus.
I got a 17.
Yeah, she's like about to cry. It's not like she hasn't been rejected, so to speak, but she clearly likes. I mean, everyone's known that she likes Tether. And hearing this, like, it's not like she's like, I can't fucking believe this, but it's a bummer, And she's probably not gonna bring it up with Tether because she is a conscientious person. But we've all been in a place where we realize something we really wanted to work out isn't gonna work out, and that's not fun. So that's sort of what she's experiencing right now.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, and she heads off through the food area towards the library, just like doesn't even pretend to pick up food.
Let's sit.
I have no idea if that went good or bad.
Just super quietly, just for Una. I was. Am I a monster?
No!
Am I awful?
No! You're you! We just told her the truth! Okay, I'm gonna psychic link with you, so you don't have to worry about being quiet. For... 1 hour!
Let's just sit down.
I thought we were getting food.
Oh, yeah, do they have a Caesar salad?
I will. You go sit down. I will get you a plate. You go sit down.
Cool.
I demand it, and I will be
can I
right
get
back.
one of those things that have the raisins in
I
the
will-
celery?
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna tell you exactly because this works within a mile. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what is there. You tell me exactly what you want. I will load up a plate. You keep talking to me if you need to keep talking to me inside the brain.
Wow, Una, has anyone ever told you you're the best date ever?
No.
Yes.
Was it? Did she say it was the best
Yes.
ever?
She did. She even wrote a letter to you about it.
Despite what Mrs. Lee may think, Una is far more successful in these situations than Septon is.
Sorry, then no, yes. Yes, I have been told that. Anyway, they have pigs in blanket, they have some celery. Do you want it with cream cheese or with peanut butter?
Peanut butter, please, and also 2 more
awesome.
punches.
2 more punches,
Wait,
fantastic.
can you carry all that? I'm awful.
2,
I can help you.
I've got this.
Okay.
You head over and you are gathering the food when Elias makes his way up to you. Says, "Oh, do you need a hand?"
I'm chewing.
No worries.
Yeah, this is not all for me.
No,
I'm bringing it to
I figured
Isla.
it probably wasn't.
Not that I care. I would have eaten this much anyway, but
Right. I'll help you carry it over.
Thanks.
Did Ellie talk to you?
yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. She went to the library, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go talk to her. She said she was going to
Okay.
try, and it's good that she went out. She went for it, I'll grab some of that.
Thank you.
And he takes it over and he gives it to you and he says, "Here you are."
Was that to me?
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
He hands it to you and then he looks at you and he pauses for a moment and just cocks his head, but then hands you the rest of the food.
Thank you.
Yes.
You are. Una.
Elias.
Elias.
In your brain, Elias.
Right. I am Elias.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
All right, Isla. Very well. Yes, nice to meet you, I suppose. And he's looking to you, Una, sort of like confused, and then looks back at you, Isla, and looks around. But
Does he leave?
no, he's standing here. He seems sort of confused about the whole situation.
Everything okay, Elias?
Yes, no, you're very familiar, Isla.
Well, she's
One of
around
those
town.
faces.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I better go find Ellie then, I suppose. I will catch you two later in class. And he
Bye.
he leaves.
Thanks for the food. I did not eat a single thing.
What's that?
What?
What was that?
That was Elias.
Can I assume that I picked up on that?
Oh yeah,
Or do you want me
it
to
was
roll?
it was very
Okay.
obvious.
Okay. Did you see how Elias reacted to you?
We introduced to each other.
Mm-hmm. You didn't see that?
Did I not see the horned ice man? Yes.
No, he like did like a not quite a double take, but it was like a you. Could he like see? We know Elias is like
Nope.
no? What?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Completely different people. No.
Okay.
All right. You
People watch.
you people watch and eat your food. It is time for the slow dance. 3 of you. What's happening? What are you doing? No, you come back here. I know what's happening with you. But I am first I want to throw it over to Sean D. What are you doing as the slow dance approaches?
First, I'm going to walk over to Arlith.
Arlith is pretty rosy-cheeked at this point, and he seems to be looking at Septon and Venna, deciding whether or not to head his way over towards them.
Something on your mind?
No, I was just, hero business.
What did the two of them have to do with hero business?
If I can get her shoes off, I will be the hero of the night.
Whoa!
No. There's a bet, and Isla wants to win a bet, and I was going to help, but I don't know how to approach the problem.
Well, one would suppose the more she dances, the more likely she is to take those shoes off.
Sure.
So you would just have to keep her dancing.
Well, she's not going to dance with me.
Well, if not, we could make a friendly wager with the two of them.
Which is?
Last one standing wins a prize of some sort.
Oh, I like the way you think, Silver Eyes. All right.
Prize.
Well, my father I could facilitate anything here, honestly.
Gift card.
I could get him a gift card to Favelar's Emporium.
That is tempting. Everybody loves a good deal.
I've never met someone who doesn't. All right, well, let's do it.
All right, I'll head over.
Septon Vanna's like, sounds like the slow dance is coming up. She's been like hanging off of you all night.
Indeed it does. Is Sean D like walking towards
Sean D
me?
and a clearly drunk Arlith are making their way over towards you.
fresh hell is this?
And she turns and sees it, and she sighs as the two of you approach. And Arla says, we're challenging you.
Me or us?
Yous, the two of you.
Plural you.
Yes,
In
two.
Elvish, we have a plural you. It's much easier.
Right. I do know Elvish, so
Does Septon speak Elvish?
way to show off, I guess. You speak Elvish, you don't speak Sylvan.
That's the stupid one.
If we dance longer, we win. If you dance longer, you win.
When what?
Gift card to my father's establishment.
Everybody loves a good bargain.
I mean, always down for a dance-off, I suppose. Benna?
I
You
mean,
interested?
what? Why though?
I mean, for the fun of it. If you don't want to, then we'll have to decline. I'm sorry.
I mean, do you want to do this?
I'm the host. My date is here. It would be rude for me to drag her into something she doesn't want to.
And Arliss goes, didn't think about that. Then your shoes look really tight. And Vanna says, fuck off? And he goes, right, okay.
Whoa,
And
what?
just turns
What
around and
just
starts leaving.
He meant tight, like cool.
Oh, yes, and he turns back
Oh,
around. Yes,
Those are tight.
they look, can I try them on? And she goes, no.
Stop it.
I don't think they're your size, although they do look nice.
No, yes, thank you. No, they're my shoes. You absolutely cannot try them on. And Arthur goes, shit, fuck. How much would I need to pay you to take... Oh,
He's going to step between Arlith and Ben at this point, and like kind of take Arlith and be like,
what are you doing right now?
Listen, first of all,
You're
first of all,
ruining my game tonight.
First of all, I don't want to know what your game is.
No,
If you wanna
like
see-
I
if you
I
wanna
could
see
be
a girl's feet, I don't think this is the way you go about it.
I don't care about her feet. Septon.
My date.
Septon. And
yours.
he's grabbing you by the shoulders, and he's pretty drunk at this point. He's like, Septon. I'll be the hero if she takes her shoes off.
What does that mean, Arlith?
She said I'd be a hero if she takes her shoes off.
Who would say that?
There's a bet. There's a bet.
So then suddenly realizes these two guys are grabbing each other, and he's like, does it look like we're fighting?
No,
like,
no,
is
no.
Miss
He-
Lee
no.
and Aletha
No,
about to get
but
involved?
Shandi and Venna are now standing awkwardly next to each other while you two huddle elsewhere, and Venna just goes, nice to meet you.
Septon just kind of gives the like, just a minute.
You as well. Have you tried the pigs in the blanket?
No.
They're quite good. Would you care for a joke?
Back to the other conversation as he goes, it was the bet, and if Venna's shoe comes off, then Isla, I am the hero of Isla tonight. Which doesn't matter to me, actually, now that I say it to you.
Okay, well, I'd like to insight check that.
You don't have to insight check that. Like,
It was a lie.
yeah, he caught himself saying something embarrassing and then didn't really cover it.
Okay, well, listen. No judgment about trying to be Isla's hero for the evening. No need to explain that.
So I need her shoes to come off. Can you help me with this? I'll pay you.
What? You'll pay me. You'll pay me. Oh, just to show behind my character sheet for a minute. Septon currently has 95 copper, and that's it. Septon has $0.
I'll pay you if you get her shoes off.
Like now? Like on the dance floor?
Before the
Like-
night ends, I think. I don't know. I don't really have the details.
Okay, listen. I'm not trying to get my date's shoes off. That's like That's weird. That's weird to do.
It's just
especially
shoes, Septon. It's just shoes.
I know it's just shoes, Arlith, but it's a weird thing to do out on the dance floor. Listen, maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe when we all go back to our place afterwards to hang out, everybody will just relax, and she'll just be like, "Oh, I want to be relaxed," and like take her shoes off.
Septon, every time I go to a party with her, I get drunk and I blow it. But tonight's the chance, okay? And you have to help me.
Okay, I will not do it on the dance floor, but I have a plan for when we get back to our
Okay.
place.
All right, and he grabs
Oh,
you by the
super.
hand and he slides 100 gold into your hand. He just pulls it out of his pocket and puts it in your hand.
You just carry this?
That's nothing.
This is
That's no amount of money.
right.
You're gonna see way more than that if you help me today.
All right, well, I'll do my best.
You see, yeah, good. He go.
All right.
He returns. He as you turn around, you see Venna just staring blankly at Shandi.
You see the money change hands?
No, because Shandi thoroughly distracted her.
Do you know why castles are such a great place to hang out?
No.
They've got great nightlife because of all the
No,
knights.
yes, the knights, yes. That is a joke. I guess, technically.
I'd like to think so.
Right.
Shall we get back to dancing, my dear?
My dear, well, of course, my dear.
All right, that would have been overkill.
Arlith comes over and he puts his arm around your shoulder, Shandi, and says, "Your idea was garbage. But Septon's gonna
Listen.
do it for us."
Well, I'm glad it all worked out, but I don't think your ideas were much better.
I was panicking, alright? I don't know what you put in that drink, but this is... You, do you want to do the dance or no?
Are you fit to dance?
I'm always fit to dance.
All right. Shandi will take up the leading position.
He follows you. Everett, what's going on with you?
Everett has decided that this is his moment to cement himself as the best dancer in the room. And he's gonna make the whole thing about. Well, he also wants to make an insight check on Daphne because he wants Daphne to like him.
Yeah, go for it.
It's not even that he likes Daphne that much. I think he's just in that place where, you know, when you're a kid and you're just like, well, at least somebody likes me, you know?
Right.
So he's gonna try and see if his epic dance moves have improved his stock with Daphne.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck. Shit.
Uh-oh.
That was floor dice. 4 again, so that's great. Love that.
She's clearly having fun.
She's having fun. Okay. Cool. So, Everett, you know, he sort of straightens his little suit jacket and, you know, looks at himself in the mirror and kind of pushes his hair back. And then he goes, "It's showtime!" And he walks out the dance floor and he gives Daphne his hand and he's like,
Welcome
"Can
back.
I have this dance?"
Of course, Everett.
And he's going to do something that I don't know if you're allowed to do in D&D. You tell me. He's gonna cast Fog Cloud, but underneath the ground. What he the intended creation is, you know how in Phantom of the Opera they have like the dry ice fog that just kind of like rolls over the stage.
Yeah, I mean, if you center it below, it's just a platform. So if you center it below the platform, sort of in the water, fog will come up, out and around, I think. Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
So it can be kind of like be like ankle height fog.
Yeah.
Awesome. So he does that. And he's gonna try and you know, show Daphne that he's a really good dancer, and also sort of rub it in Septon's face the whole time, just cause.
All right.
So.
Okay.
Damn.
So, as the slow dance begins, this nice, slow, peaceful music that I wish I had like a good song set up for, but I probably don't. I just have sad. Yeah, this works. This is great. All right. As the music begins playing and the fog starts to come up from below, you see Dagar and Lily slow dancing pretty awkwardly. You've gotten the sense throughout the night that Dagar has absolutely zero game whatsoever, but he's trying really hard. You see Maeve and Yannick dancing together. Maeve is standing on his feet and they're sort of giggling through it. They're just buds doing this slow dance together. Shundi, you lead Arlith around, but he's not doing so hot. His alcohol tolerance is garbage. And that is continuously clear. But yeah, he's falling around. He's smiling, and despite himself, he seems to be having a pretty good time. Septon and Venna, how are you leading her here, Septon? She's trying to get like real up close and personal.
Septon, I suppose, is not leading them.
Okay, all right.
And seeing the fog roll in, actually, and not attempting to compete with Everett at all, just impressed and being like, oh shit, that's cool. We'll drop fairy fire so people are lit up with the bluish.
Yeah, as the bluish glow sort of fills the air and lights up in the fog, and the outlines of people are outlined as well as people dance around. And Everett, you, using your skills from before, dance Daphne around, and she is smiling and like looking up at the sky. She's not looking at you a whole lot, but she's clearly having a pretty solid time as you do this slow dance. And those of you watching from the sidelines, it's quite the sight, you know? You've got these 5 couples just sort of waltzing around as the band plays. They're outlit with things you've only ever seen in combat before, but in this context, there's a different energy to them entirely. The two of you actually feel some pressure as Runia sits down next to you. Doesn't say anything, but is just like looking, and you can see her eyes are wide, and she seems to be having fun looking out. You don't see this, but two figures sit in the window of the library, one with his arm around the other, singing quietly along with humming quietly along with the music as she comes to terms with her night. In the distance, a gnome lies in bed at dark, getting really excited for tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be different. Tomorrow will be different. In the training fields at the very back, a boy sits with his sword, looking at the music and lights from a distance, and stopping himself from going towards them. And the music swells as those of you who know how to dance twirl your partners. Those of you who don't sort of giggle as you make the attempt to. The stars still quite bright in the sky above you, and the moon shining down on the scene.
As I know, she's the other. What's her name?
Runia?
Runia sat down next to us, so she's. Tether's gonna say this in her head to Una. But like, as like it gets very nice and people are dancing and having like slow dancing and having fun, Isla's gonna start looking a lot more and more sad. Hand on it, and then she's just gonna say in her head, Una, can I ask you a weird question?
Always.
Do you think I'm pretty?
Of course. As Isla and as Tether. Either way.
Okay.
Even when you go like beast mode, still super pretty.
Well, I'm glad one of us thinks so.
Excuse me. You have had not one, but 2 confirmed people interested in you. One is Tether and one is Isla. So I don't think you're doing too shabby. Even if it's not reciprocated.
She'll let it sit.
Cool. And the music fades and the slow dance comes to an end. As the music rises, of course. Yes, and the slow dance ends, and you see Mr. and Mrs. Lee, who just watched the whole thing. Mrs. Lee just claps, and Mr. Lee is wiping a tear away from his eyes. And the dance isn't over. It's starting to wind down a little bit. You see as Cynthia sort of goes up to you, Shandi, and she says, I am taking my leave, but it was a pleasure dancing with you tonight, sir.
Yes, it was a pleasure to get to know each other a bit better.
Yes, I think we should speak on our similar upbringings at some point in the future. Compare notes, so to speak.
My ear is yours.
She does like a very formal bow and leaves, and the butler says, "Thank you for entertaining the young lady tonight."
It was my pleasure.
And he bows as well, and they head out. Lily goes up to you, Septon, before she says, "I'm heading out, but thanks for filling me in and saying hi to Turin for me when he comes back."
Of course. Will you be alright getting home? It's late.
Oh, Dagar's walking me home. And Dagar sort of slinks up and goes, good dance moves, man.
Septon shakes Dagar's hand and does the dad thing of, now you get her home safe.
He looks mortified. He's like,
Can I make an intimidation check?
sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's only a 10.
He's not scared, he's just embarrassed. He's like, man, why are you doing this right now?
It's funny.
Okay. I'll remember this.
Does she giggle?
Yeah, she thinks it's so funny. Yeah.
Great. Success.
And the two of them walk out. But I mean, the party's not done. The bards go back to playing slightly more upbeat music, though not maybe as intense as before. Yeah. Dancing continues. I will say though that there's a bit of a commotion at the gate as Dagar leaves, as a group of Platinum Claw soldiers enter. They speak to Sheena briefly, and she lets them through.
Do we see this?
Yeah, I mean, they're not being quiet or anything.
Where are they going?
They're headed over towards the sort of food area. Towards Elitha, in fact.
Septon's just gonna like,
Come on.
if we're not dancing at the moment, I was gonna say Septon's gonna go over to like.
I mean,
Una and Shandi.
Venna is like trying to continue to dance with you.
One second.
But, oh,
So,
all right.
Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, Septon's gonna grab Una and Shandi and Everett.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
And
We were
Plant
kind
art
of
on a
already
bench.
close to the food.
Yeah, Una's already sort
yeah.
of in
No,
their
I'm
path.
watching already.
then Septon will just head towards them,
All right.
Yeah, I'll plant
Grabbing-
on a bench and join him.
grabbing. Everett.
Everett's just continuing to dance.
Oh, you
He's
just
in his own little universe.
okay.
Definitely keeps dancing with you, yeah.
Are
I'm
you guys sitting away from where me and Una were sitting?
They're heading towards you, because that's where the knights are headed as well.
Oh, okay.
If they start talking to someone, I'm gonna read lips.
Yeah, they make their way. You actually notice that there is somebody between them. They're sort of body blocking someone Secret Service style. You're short enough that you can see it's somebody who's walking with a cane. That's all you can make out.
Who do I know with a cane?
Michael Caine?
Michael Caine. As they reach Elitha, though, they sort of split open, and they form, like, not a wall, necessarily, but they sort of V open. And you can't see past them, but whoever it was in the middle is talking to Elitha, and you see Elitha's lips say, "We didn't expect such a prestigious guest tonight." A response that says, "Well, feel free. We are an open book. Investigate as you wish. Though it is a party, so do try to let the students have their night." "No, of course, of course. Enjoy the food. It's yours if you'd like it." Elva's face is a little
Yeah, is she...
She's not like...
Insight checker,
Yeah,
or...
go ahead. Make an insight check.
What's my fucking insight? Insane, maybe? Unnatural 20.
She's not nervous. She's not scared. She's taken aback, for sure. It's a look of... At first it was a look of recognition, and then immediately confusion, and now just sort of like reservedness. She's clearly putting on like diplomat face at this point.
Cool. To all my buddies I can see, I'm just gonna quickly pop in their heads and be like, Elitha doesn't seem too worried. They're investigating something. There's somebody important between all the soldiers. He has a cane. Do we know someone with a cane?
The guy who leads the school walks with a cane, doesn't he?
It's true.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't be here with all this. He just walks around the grounds. He's just here.
Yeah, and she seemed surprised. She said something about didn't expect a prestigious guest tonight. Where are
Carl's dad?
Oh. Where are wait, so Platinum Claw recently got positioned in Kelshar, correct?
Yeah, I mean
Where-
the Platinum Claw is both a standing army and sort of a guard force sometimes.
Right.
Wasn't really used in Kelshar for one reason or another. They had their own standing guard, but all of a sudden there's a lot of Platinum Claw in Kelshar.
Where do
now that you've come
they Yeah. Are they specific to Zymor?
Yes, they
or
are the
all-
they are the
Okay.
Zymorian military. Yeah.
Okay.
Should I make a history check to see if it's somebody I know, or if I know any notable figures that walk the
Walking
cane?
with a cane.
Sure. Yeah, you can make a history check. The DC is going to be pretty high though because a lot of whether because they need it or sort of just as a show of wealth, a lot of Zymorian nobles do carry canes. But you can
Right.
make a history check.
12.
Yeah, there's like a bunch that would come to mind. A bunch that would require or would either require or request Platinum Claw escort, especially when coming out to like the boonies, which is the Denovan Valleys. Most of the nobles who live in the capital don't really leave the capital because it's like it's nicer there. So, or they don't leave Wethrin, this sort of central region. That being said, though, as you are taking a peek, the soldiers disperse. They split and they walk back towards the gate. They don't make it all the way to the gate, but they just sort of post up, standing a little ways away as the figure seemingly sends them away. And you see someone familiar.
Oh, it's that guy from the market.
A figure that looks a lot like Colrell, almost exactly.
That guy from the market.
But wingless and brunette instead of blonde. He is dressed in a fine, well-tailored suit and carries a cane headed with a jade lion. His hair, like Colrell's, is left loose but cut significantly shorter. As the guards leave, he approaches the food, sort of looks over it, smirks, and then looks towards the dance, but very quickly zeroes in on all of you. Nods. Doesn't approach.
Nod back.
Yeah.
And he simply rests his cane, both of his hands on his cane, and he's calmly observing the scene.
In everybody's heads, I say, in politics class, we learned that the Jade Prince was now part of Parliament.
Hey, well then, let us not be suspicious and get back to the dance.
Don't be suspicious.
Septon will just stand up and start walking back to the dance floor.
All right.
Did
Because
we
as much
ever
as he
get-
fears this guy, he fears Venna even more.
Yeah, she's getting impatient. You can tell.
He's coming back.
Did we ever get an explanation why he was called the Jade Prince, or that's just his name that we know him?
That's just how he introduced himself to you all.
Okay.
Cool. So, are people heading back to the dance floor, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go check on Arla.
All right. And Septon's heading back to the dance floor as well. Una and Isla.
I just look at Isla.
What do you want to do?
Do you want to just like stand in the dance floor? Maybe sway back and forth.
I was got to say, the only way you get me on the dance floor is if you bop a little bit.
I'll do a little 1, 2 step to touch, step, touch. That's all the
Slight bend of the
choreography.
knees, a straighten of the leg, a slight bend
No.
of the knees.
Oh, I can give you a good step touch. That's all the choreography I know.
Okay. And we walk over.
You walk over, you return to the dance floor where Everett has just been dancing with Daphne this whole time, but she is going to say, all right, I think I need a bit of a break. I'm going to go get some punch. You want some?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Everett's still going. He's like, Una, you want to go?
Don't wear yourself out, all right?
Where are we going?
No, just like dancing. Sorry.
I'm going. I'm dancing. Don't you know the Hellvast step touch?
No, teach me.
It's this.
Oh, that's not very lively.
It's what I can do.
Well, I could teach you how to do some fancier dances.
Maybe later when there are no eyes on me.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. You all,
Una,
Still doing that in my hands.
can't
What?
you, like, turn invisible or something?
I can, but like that's just a little weird. Like if I wanted to leave, maybe I'd turn invisible, but just being invisible and like staying here, that's like creepy to me.
Okay.
I can turn other people invisible.
I'm good.
If you okay.
Okay, I'll just bop with her.
you bop around. You do notice as Daphne goes like right up to the Jade Prince. Because Jade Prince is right in front of the punch bowl and like says some things and then bows her head a couple times, as he.
Can I see any lips?
Yes.
Or are they turned away from me?
No, she's turned away from you, but you see his lips. And he is saying, "No, I'm afraid I don't work here. It's no matter."
Got it.
As she collects some punch, says something to him again, and he says, "I have met them before, yes." "No, we haven't. But that's all right. That's not why I'm here. No, enjoy yourself." And then she turns and leaves. Comes back with 2 things of punch and says, Everett, did you want one?"
Oh yeah, thanks.
There you go. Now, stop dancing when you drink that, okay? Don't spill all over your suit.
Who's that weird guy over there?
I don't know. He doesn't work here. I can tell you that much. But he apparently knows you guys. I asked if like you invited him and if you had gotten a chance to talk, and he said no. But he also said that's not why he's here. So I don't know. Yeah.
Thanks for the punch.
Yeah. No problem.
Oh wait, are we nearby?
Yeah, you're pretty close to them.
Okay.
Right now. Yeah.
Oh, Everett, we saw him like on a previous school trip before you were here.
Oh,
He looks a lot like Colrell. Everett, like
He's
exactly like Colrell.
that's Colreal.
and he's like low key super powerful.
Oh. All right. Well.
We don't know where
he
he is on. We don't know where he is on the bad good scale, but he's just powerful.
I know how we could find out.
Yeah.
Uh,
How?
pretty simple.
We are
I'm
not
gonna-
just gonna ask him.
No, I'm just gonna walk over there and I'll trip and I'll drop like some money or something. And
Okay.
if he keeps any of it, then we know he's bad. But if he gives it all back to me, then he's good.
I'm sorry to interject, Everett. I don't want to impede on hero business, but a man who has the platinum claw at his leisure, I don't think will dive down for some coins.
Yeah, that's more like, is he rich or poor?
All right, then maybe we do something else. Maybe we stage a disaster and we see how he reacts.
Or we have a great dance.
Or
I mean,
I don't-
he wasn't mean. You could just
Yeah.
talk to him, probably.
Okay.
Like
Everett's gonna walk over
I asked if he was like serving the punch, and clearly he's not. And he wasn't like a jerk to me about it. So
wasn't when we were in the market, wasn't Colrell super freaked out or shaken up?
yeah,
by him?
Coral didn't leave their room for like a few days after that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll mention that as well to
To the gang,
Everett. Sorry, there's so many E names.
a lot of
It's
A's and a lot of E's.
Yeah. So yeah, that part makes me wary, but I mean, if you, yeah, I mean, do what you want.
Okay. What do we want to We want to find out if he's a good guy.
I mean, that wasn't really my goal, but if I'm just kind of like cool, making note that he's here. I don't need to find out right now whether he's good or bad or somewhere in between. But if you want to, I won't stop you unless. Depending on your plan, I might stop you.
Just gonna go over.
Everett, I don't like your shifty eyes.
Okay. Bye.
Oh no! Where's he going?
Everett's like, I guess he can't really be sweaty or really stinky, but he would be if he
Right.
were.
I mean, you're definitely out of breath. Like,
Yeah. He's gonna dance his little way over there. And he's gonna finish his punch, so he has a reason to be over there.
okay.
And he walks over the punch bowl, and he says, "Hi there. My name's Everett. Nice to meet you."
It is good to meet you, Everett.
Grabbing some more punch.
Ah,
Do you like punch?
I've never had it.
Oh, I just thought since you posted up here by the punch bowl.
No,
maybe-
I thought this as good a place as any to observe.
Oh, what are you like a dance judge? Do you judge dances?
No, I am the new Chancellor of the House of Lords, and I just came to familiarize myself with an important part of the country. I was exceptionally curious as to the nature of the students who hold Solosian relations in their hands.
Wow, that sounds like a big responsibility.
Well,
To hold
it's,
Solosian relations in your hands.
well, it's you who holds it.
Oh. Okay. What is that? Sorry, what does that mean?
You're the new addition to the second year, aren't you? We didn't meet in Kruth.
No, I joined up a little late.
Right, from the Kymian Archives.
Yeah, how do you know so much?
Well, it's my job.
I guess when you're the chancellor, you kind of know everything.
It
huh?
is my job. You're fitting in nicely. I didn't think undead would blend in a living civilization quite like this, but I can relate.
Oh, you are you like me?
Not like you, but in a similar circumstance, though not quite as secret as you are.
Oh, what's your circumstance?
I am of fiendish descent. Though
Congratulations.
not a devil, not a demon, I forged my own path, as did an old friend of mine who I was hoping I might see here tonight, but they do not seem to be present.
Oh, you know Colrill?
I would say I wouldn't say I know Colrell.
Insight check that shit.
All right.
Insight check that shit all day. All right, we got 2 4s. And we got a 14, baby.
All right. The pause. He was searching for words. He's very familiar with Colrell, and he was trying to say that eloquently, but didn't quite find the words.
So you got big plans since you're the new chancellor? Like, what do you want to do with the whole
Oh, it's
country?
not up to me. It's up to the Emperor. I simply lead the Parliament, the House of Lords. Though, if the Emperor disagrees with any of the decisions I or my compatriots make, then they don't happen. It is his country. I'm there to assist.
Yeah, I mean, of course. But I mean, you gotta have some kind of power. Like,
Well,
what do you?
I have recently been made a noble here, in addition to where I come from. I must say, your country is different. This country, I suppose it's mine now as well. It's different than I thought it would be. It is significantly more lively than where I come from.
In a good way.
It's neither good nor bad. It's promising.
That's good. I'm that's good. What was that? Can I make a history check to see if I know a lot about where he comes from?
Yeah, he mentioned it earlier. You can make a history check.
Bang. 28 natural 20.
Yeah, he said he's come from Kruth, and Kruth is one of the 2 continents that are known as the lands that the gods forgot. It is the area of the world where Vecna rose to power and became a god, and the fallout of that completely changed the lands of Kruth and Relfheim. Relfheim got overloaded with magical energy and is now like a magical wasteland, whereas Kruth almost got all of its magical and arcane potential sucked out of it, and is most histories and most books written about it, because not a lot of text from within Kruth reaches outside. Describe it as a inhospitable and barren wasteland. You know that's not entirely true, especially with the natural 20. There are many different civilizations and cultures that live in Kruth, but most of them don't have magic really at all, and in fact they have started creating other forms of advancement using what they do have, which is an abundance of super compressed steam beneath the ground.
Cool. So I'm gonna say to him. So what's it like coming to a place with all this magic? Is it different? Do you like magic?
I have been known to dabble. Yes, it's promising. The magic is... It's good. It's useful.
I mean, I think magic can be more than useful. It can be kind of fun. You missed what happened earlier, but we were having a good time.
Right. Well, between you and me, I'm not interested in having a good time. I'm interested in having a successful time.
All right. Well, teach their own. I guess I value success as well, but if you never pause to smell the roses, then what's it all for, right?
There are no roses where I come from.
Well, here, and he casts minor illusion and produces a rose. He says, "There are some here."
There's imitations, yes.
Fair enough. Well, nice to meet you, Mr. Chancellor.
You can, my friends call me Quincy. You can call me the Jade Prince.
All right, Mr. Jade Prince.
If you see my friend, let them know that I stopped by.
Oh, you bet.
And I
You
hope
bet.
they're doing well.
I'll absolutely say that.
Good to meet you, Everett.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jade Prince. JP?
No.
No? Okay. Bye.
Alright, head out.
I go back. Wow, I learned a lot.
Alright.
He's definitely spooky. And he wants to talk to Cole real bad. And he doesn't like magic. Or he does like magic, but he wants to use it and not have fun with it. And he says that I fit in well. And he says, also that, we all have the responsibility of Solosian relations.
Oh yeah. Because we helped that Solosian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contact between Salos and Zymer is happening for the first time in
Yeah.
centuries because of you guys, pretty much.
Because, oops, we did a good job.
Oops.
Does someone with sending want to maybe give Colrell a heads up? They don't seem to like this Jade Prince.
Does someone with sending want to give Corell a heads up?
Septon's not there.
Yeah,
You're nearby,
Oh.
right? You're
We're back
thought
to
we
the
were
dance
all-
floor.
You're all on the
We're
dance
all-
floor right now.
Oh, we're on the
together.
dance floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, someone with sending. Yeah, 1 second. God, I haven't been keeping track of my spell slots today.
And eels come out of the water.
We're probably fine. What was it? We did the one fairy fire, and we did one sending, but that didn't count. Oh no, I sent a point blank sending to Una. That's right.
That's true.
All right, one sending to Colrill.
Coming right up.
Hey Colrill, it's Septon. Not to alarm you, but the Jade Prince is on campus. What was it they said to him? It was... Or what was it he said? It was... Says he hopes you're doing well. Thought you should know. Perfectly 25.
I think. Oh, okay. Dang it.
Nope. That's 25.
Yep.
Oh is the only word you get in response.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Not too much later, the Jade Prince summons his retinue. They surround him again. And as he turns to leave, he looks at all of you, nods, and turns to the road and leaves. At this point,
Bye.
the dance is absolutely winding down. People are starting to go. The bards are packing up. The music is over. The food chef and Nalaria are starting to pack up the food a little bit. Mr. and Mrs. Lee are gone. Elitha is sort of just finishing out the night with Captain Sheena in tow. The summer gang is like, I mean, are we still doing the after party? Yana comes up. He's like, I mean, are we still doing the after party? A fucking ghost told me that we were having an after party. So, fuck yes, dude. Fuck yes, dude.
We have nothing planned. It'll just be like, it'll be chill.
All right.
Chill.
Yeah, let's go. Let's hang. Lead the way, bro. Daphne says, I have to work tomorrow before Isla's party, so I think I'm going to be heading home.
Question. I was going to just, put him up in one of the bedrooms, but do you think you could take him home?
Oh. Isla's just like asleep on the bench. Yeah. Yeah, I can. I probably can. She just gets up under his arm and he goes, where? Isla? Did I do it? And she goes, nope, Daphne, you didn't do anything, buddy. And just sort of like slaps him on the face. And starts dragging him off. But she turns to you, Everett, and she says, I had a lovely time, sir.
Insight check. Did she actually have a lovely time? 15.
Yes, but she said that to you in the way that like a babysitter says to their babysat kid after like a babysitting session. Clearly she had fun, but she is not interested in you in a romantic way.
You just got set.
You just got sad.
It's nice to dance with you as well. Bye.
She does lean in and give you a peck on the cheek, though. And then carries Arlith away.
Bye, Arlith. Bye, Daphne.
Bye, Septon.
Did you guys
Bye,
see that?
Venna.
Did you guys see that?
Everett just had it took me to the very specific scene. Everett was just Joseph Gordon-Levitt in 10 Things I Hate About You when he says, "And I'm back in the game."
Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you
What?
all
I
see
missed
that?
I missed
We all
it.
witnessed
Sorry. What?
Dang
Oh,
it!
what?
We
That was the
saw.
coolest thing that's ever happened to me.
Maeve is giggling, and she says, "I think my classmates are going to bed, so do you mind if I come hang with you guys for a bit?"
Yeah, come hang
Cynthia's
out.
gone, Dagar's not here. I don't know where Runia went, or Elias, so...
Of course. Come on over.
Alright. And the crew heads their way to the after party. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode of Bright Futures, as Everett is back in the game!
With Arlith gone, Septon is not holding up his end of the bargain.
Alright, well, thank you guys for playing D&D with me. I'm sorry that I was a bit of chaotic DM tonight, but that's okay. We'll have another party next time anyway, so who even cares?
Hell yeah.
Who even fucking cares, dude?
Free party weekend.
I mean, yeah, dude. You dance, after party, and Isla's party.
What? Was there some plot you wanted to get to?
No.
DM?
I snuck it in. I snuck the plot in. I put a guy in there. I knew this was gonna take many sessions, so I'm like, all right, Jade Prince is gonna show up at this point, because like otherwise,
What? He doesn't have to do with the plot. What are you talking
he
about?
absolutely does have to do with the plot.
No, it's
You-
probably super irrelevant.
You
and
don't
it will
know-
never come back.
Well, you don't know
I'm gonna
how important he is to the plot, but he absolutely has stuff to do with the plot.
I'm gonna say 60 to 80% of the things that happen in this game do not affect the plot.
No. Because this
Why
RP
do you have to
dominoes
say-
into another RP, you know? And that matters, because that determines how our characters act and respond to situations. All right.
Can I
Yeah, you
can I
should...
drop one more joke?
Oh, I would love to hear
I
another
would
joke.
love that, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of the cheese that protects a castle from enemies?
I don't know.
Mozzarella.
Nice.
That unironically kind of rules.
Thank you for
Oh my gosh, I want to make a mozzarella moat now.
thank you to KidDad.com.
Love like a mock
sure.
And the
stick.
article,
Charcuterie
70
board.
best medieval jokes and puns that will certainly make you laugh. Certainly spelt raw. Oh no, because that's a pun too. It's certainly.
Yeah! All right. Well, thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not currently playing a TTRPG with your friends, you should, because it's the only way you can get back in the game. You can't do that in any other game. So, any other hobby? I don't know. Okay, good night. I'm going to sleep for 12 hours. Bye now.
Oh yeah.